Because we were told that the sigils are harder.
Oh, for sure, they are.
So it might be a better idea. Like how long do we have to do this?
Oh, we have to clear them all out in order for the spell circle at the center.
Yeah, but do we have a time limit?
I don't believe so.
I mean,
We're
time
kinda
is
like a-
relative.
Time stasis thing in the dungeon, so I assume we're still in that.
So
Dun, 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 dun. Love this energy.
We're trying this whole planning thing you've been talking about for like years.
Man.
like I really do not like the idea of doing double sigil because that means we have 2 hard challenge nodes at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if we can trigger them without someone on a node.
Well,
So, like, if-
what Shio could do is Shio could go over here, and then I could go over here, and
I can
then
sit one out, not a problem.
no, you sit on that magic circle that your character's currently on.
Well, Iz will have to sit out the next round after that if we don't do it, because he won't have anywhere to go. He can't pass our
right.
sigils. Oh wait, wait a minute.
Wait,
Can you even pass the Iz marker, Gaston? Because I don't know if you can reach the far left one because there's an Iz.
Oh, I did not see that. I honestly did not see that. Okay. So what I could do is I could go back over here.
Yeah. Because Iz will need to be freed in order to take care of that one, which will let you go to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, how is this gonna work? Because... Oh, Gaston needs to do his sigil before I can get to that one. Oh, dang. So the way it's looking is that the sigils, the top 3 sigils need to be cleared away anyway, because Shio needs to get to this one to set either Is free down, or you need to clear your sigil so you can go to the left and clear out that one over there. Yeah. So you could go to the top one there and clear that out, and then after the unfortunate double sigil,
I'll be right
you'd
back.
only have to deal with 1 sigil, which would be yours, and then once that happens, Iz would be free.
Well, if we did your sigil next. I'm trying to look at this, and what I am seeing is if we want to only do 1 sigil, yeah, no. What? Someone is either you or is going to have to sit out.
Yeah, because I could go to the back one to avoid this one, but then Iz would be stuck there.
Yeah.
With no means of acting for at least 2 rounds, I think.
No.
Yeah, maybe if I can rest
1 round.
Time runs.
Because he could get over here, cross this bridge specifically, and then get to this bridge.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So if Iz and Shio do our sigils next, then Iz will be able to clear out that sigil. And this one's kind of tricky. Okay, so we know for sure Gaston has to deal with the one behind his sigil first.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one
I'm not going to move my character, because We haven't even started yet.
Oh, for
Then
sure.
there's
Yeah.
an astronomical force pushing you forward. Trap triggered.
No takesy backsies.
We do.
No, I use the forbidden art of the Final Fantasy 14 move arm's length to make it so that forced movement does not apply.
Ah, good thing it's by the winds of sorrow and demand. I don't know, but whatever. Here we are. How's everyone doing? It looks like we got the pirate crew together, thankfully, because it sounds like it's going to be a tough night for you guys. That sounds fun. I like that. It's always exciting. They also have to make up an extra node. Oof, it's going to be stacked against them.
We handicapped ourselves on purpose. It's fine.
Yeah, totally.
Does that mean Web has to do one all on his own?
No, just means that weapon seg get 3 and start at 3 instead of 2. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my dinner.
yeah,
and
you
be
run. I know it's that terrifying. Get out of here. You'll be back. Seeing if
Hold up.
the carnage is done. Oh no. Oh no. What's up?
No, I'm just thinking that the one after this, I think either Whip or, if I'm correct, either Whip or Seg will have to sit out because of how this whole entire situation is looking with these.
Their path split. Just like
Yeah,
yours and Shio's.
In order to reach the path split, they have to take care of this one, though, don't they? Or is that not on top of the path?
It's on top of the path. Like your guys
Sorry,
are just purposefully blocking it. Sorry, did you hear me?
No, I did not. You roboted.
Oh, they are not on top of the path. They are purposefully they're purposefully placed off the path.
Okay.
But yeah, so with all that, Web, mic check. You're all perfect. What up? There we go. We got some life in them. Seg, mic check.
Howdy.
Beautiful. Is mic check.
I'm here.
Lovely. The 5 of you are about to face a challenge from a moment's decision from life before anyone that came into contact with this tiny dragon. But we will get there. Meanwhile, you all just got through a very simple challenge of reflection, and then an even easier challenge of what came down to a Coliseum dash derby, where if Wep was there, he just would have got drowned by the giants. Let's be real. It wouldn't have made any difference. Not possible. But nonetheless, it brings you back to the Matrix. The nodes move you forward. Wep and Seg find themselves on the same node present before them. If you guys get through this without anyone including for you guys, dropping, then you guys unlock 2 of the present nodes before you. But you are also linking the node behind you to make up for your absence. The Matrix waits for no one. Meanwhile, Shio, where do you choose to place yourself?
Okay, I think we decided that we have to do the double sigil. So, go ahead.
Did we actually decide that?
I think we have to because we need to be able to set Is free so he can go down south and clear the path for you.
I mean, I won't be able to go anywhere until we get a little more clear anyway.
Yeah, because once it is a sigil,
Double sigil would be the fastest progression route for the
Right.
top side. At the end of the day, it really would be the fastest. It won't make it easier, but it will be the quickest.
Yeah, it'll make it harder.
And there's also the fact that if we delay Shio's sigil, the liches are about to reach their double sigil.
So that's going to be all of you doing your sigils, you know. So you got to consider it that way. Do you find a way to scatter them out or get them both done when things are in favor, if at all?
Okay.
It boils down to double or single. Either way.
And a potential triple later.
So
So
I can back up one, let Shio do his. Not a problem.
Yeah, we definitely didn't plan this out right from the very beginning, but it's already
In
too
the
late.
meantime, Seg and Web, you guys roll D100s, and then Web, you follow up with the D50. Okay. Upside, topside, just depending on you.
All right, it's probably going to be hell, but double sigil time.
We
It's
need a
gonna
double sigil theme song. That's what we need.
double trouble.
I'm thinking like a power
As-
ballad.
I have a question.
For who?
It appears that both Whip's pool and mine are not bubbling.
Your pool's bubbling on my end.
Yours is.
It's not on mine.
That's just scaring you. Yours is bubbling still, but good observation. It is kind of important.
Mine's bubbling a lot. I don't like that.
There are different patterns of bubbles. That is also.
His seems relatively calm compared to the others.
I don't see anyone's moving.
Interesting.
Oh, I just gotta get closer.
Maybe it's like a zoom in level thing. Anyways, beyond that, I need and Shio to roll me d20s. I need Gaston to roll me a d45.
What was that again? You wanted me to roll a D100?
D20.
D20. Okay, my bad.
You are, but it's okay. Shio rolled a 12 somehow.
I rolled a 12?
You rolled a d12.
I rolled a d20.
It's showing D20 for me.
You rolled a d12 and a d20.
Why did it roll a d... Oh, I get it. I accidentally selected the d12 and then...
Yeah. Mistakes were made. Some god you are. God, imperfect. Blech. No one wants to see that in history. Yeah, that one time he doesn't even remember that he rolled a d12, guys, and totally ruined a planet's fate. Got a 1 and everything.
Hey, but no one on that planet can remember anymore.
Also, Shio's not a god yet.
Yeah, but doesn't mean in the Matrix what he rolls doesn't apply to what he might be. 18, 13. Those are going to be close, but not the same. Shio's your benefit to the enemy is worse for the team, but better for them. They get a +1 to all of their stats. And is yours gives them a resistance, an additional resistance, which I'll roll for when we enter. Wep, Seg, and then Gaston in that order. Wep, you're combined between the two threats, balance each other out, and then I ended up bumping one to settle on a -1 AC to the threat. So that's helpful. And then Segs, unfortunately, was not all that hot and provided 1 immunity to the threat. So we got 1 extra resistance, 1 extra immunity, all their stats enhanced, except to their AC, which is -1. And then we have Gaston. But they 41 out of a 45, so you managed to give your team a blessing, which isn't superficially amazing, but could be beneficial. when going into this, you guys may edit your character sheet and provide yourselves with 2 more proficiency saving throws under a core stat.
That's awesome. I helped the team and did something completely useless for me.
Thank you,
I
Gaston.
will take it.
Because
whatever
I
stats
have
aren't-
proficiency in all saving throws.
Damn, that is tough for Gaston, but it does help everyone else. So save a life. Alrighty. So go ahead and take note of what you guys are choosing.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Could I have expertise in all saving throws?
I don't think saving throws work with expertise. You just need to be proficient to get it.
I'm trying. I know it's a long shot, but I'm trying here.
I like the idea. I really do, but then that would just make you like plus 20s because expertise is a fat boon. Yeah, you know what? I'll allow it
it would
on.
be-
I'll allow it on 2,
Okay.
which is what, an additional 4 or something like that.
I
5,
believe it's
potentially,
a
depending on what you
additional
choose.
6.
There you go. See. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried. I'm gonna knock somebody out today. I'm positive. I got this feeling inside that nothing's gonna go wrong, guys. You're fine.
Proficiency, or I did dexterity and constitution.
Web, you did miss that there was a progenitor memory lost by one of your party members. There was a discussion of potentially 2 toes being relocated. There was an anti-flying field in the previous challenge, so that would have sucked for you as it did for everyone else. And there was an antivirus, some sort of scenario, and Hermes. Otherwise, there was also a comment made about kidnapping 5 intelligent beings by force by the little green guy. Not quite sure what he meant by that, but you know him. Always full of surprises.
It's us. We're the 5.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that's the story. Otherwise,
It's okay.
Yeah.
You guys have Stockholm syndrome by now, right?
yeah.
Right?
I mean, I certainly do. You're an adorable little dragon. How could you commit such war crimes?
Yeah.
I don't know about
Um,
y'all, but getting kidnapped is the best thing that ever happened to me.
My Yelp reviews are amazing.
There's like a psychologist in the comments trying to explain to everyone that they're Stockholm syndromed, but we all just keep like downvoting him.
You guys need to
The
call
only
the
one
police.
the only one who doesn't have Stockholm syndrome at this point is Gaston.
It'll set in soon.
With that is what 2 stats are you adding into your
Dexterity
saving?
and con.
Oh, we got a thing going. Okay. Wet.
But I do strength, but I'm terrible at
Yeah, we're
strength.
doing Dex and Con as well.
Oh, come get some Dex and Con on this side of the parallels, please. This is what they're missing, guys. This is it. The parallels have figured it out. Dex and Con is what is missing in this suit seg.
I'm gonna do con and intelligence, actually.
You are a bird, so your brain needs it. Congratulations. Great decisions on that one. Gaston.
I'm going to do con and charisma.
Hmm?
Actually, no, con and intelligence.
You see the bird's brain get bigger. You too will want that feeling.
No, see, if anything tries to charm me, I just end the charm effect at the end of the turn.
That's all we can want in life. Beyond that, let us go ahead.
And our temporary epic boons, we should probably declare them now.
Okay.
Because, like, are we still doing the testing
Yep.
on them?
Yeah, I'll allow it this next round. After that, you guys are gonna have a week after this session to settle on the idea.
I'm already set.
I'm gonna test out the magic, or not the magic resistance, the boon of irresistible offense.
That's one where you
I'm
auto,
gonna-
right?
No, that one it is the one where you bypass resistances.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do the same, and don't worry, we have the auto hit too.
Oh, I do have 2 of the Foresight 9th level spells now. I can have 2 of you being unstoppable war machines.
Wait, so Seg's doing the same irresistible offense?
Yep.
And so nothing can resist you, but they can still be immune.
It just says that it bypasses all damage resistances of any creature.
So DM's interpretation, I guess.
Is it once per day?
Nah, it's continuous.
Dope.
To what
Cool.
I can see.
Yeah, every turn.
What was there a specific boon you wanted to try out? It was so difficult for them to choose their boon, aka level earnage, and I gave them a demo mode. He's like, smoking fog. We needed boons. Damn, bro.
He
That's a
did
short one.
post them in the chat.
He posted it in the chat.
Oh,
you
no,
did.
no, you posted the boom.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I was
If he
talking
was
about
paying
that.
attention, he would have saw them. I don't know. He's muted. He's probably distracted. That's what happens when you're a Grand Theft Auto player. Gets to you.
Yeah.
hi.
How many are there? And I'm just gonna roll a fucking number because
Oh,
a
I'm gonna
bunch.
look
didn't
through
read
them.
them.
Some of them you are.
Hey, there's a PDF somewhere pinned in there. If you scroll up somewhere.
I might
While he's looking at those, I'd like to
Yeah.
buy the battle pass.
I might recommend the Lich specialty one. It has some pretty cool options
I think
actually.
Gaston, were you trying another one? Oh, wait, you haven't got to that technically
Hey,
yet because
hey,
you're now there at
don't
20, right?
pick one.
Yeah, you're at the force limit breaks and you have 4
You
currently.
gave me limit breaks instead.
No, those are great. I think they're going to be wonderful.
Yeah, no, they are. They're definitely wonderful. I am currently at 2 limit break charges.
Nice. Gonna get that 13 attack round in soon. Awesome. Alrighty. So you guys move forward. You all hear something kind of overly familiar to all of you at least one time or another. Some of you more closely so. It has been periods in which I have wondered when we would truly meet again. As the echo resonates through.
Oh God, we're back at
Many of
school.
you end up in a very familiar place, while others, this is their first time. However, something seems to be missing, yet everything else seems to be functioning opposite.
Ooh, it's been a while since I've been at the Orrery.
You see 5 pedestals surrounding the center of what was the orrery originally. On these pedestals, 2 different orbs, one blue, one purple. Beneath a massive canister of some kind of mystique-like smogish smoke below. To anyone that would have a survival natural boon of a +3 or more would understand that it is the visual essence of breath. Just heavy breaths in and out to anyone who can gesture that in their own vision. The room is colder than it has been for anyone who's been here once before. It feels as if there are eyes on you from somewhere.
Well, there should be eyes watching us. All the infinite ises that are always in this room.
I get
Maybe you
it.
should-
A feeling it's not an is.
Maybe you should put the bandage around your head. The
And who has that, by the way? Does Web still have it? Did he give it to someone? I'm
Pretty
always
sure Web still has
confused.
I had it for a short period, but I gave it back.
It's up to him.
Hmm.
Can you put it
Oh,
on
we're
what?
gonna look at the other ises again. I totally was packing my bowl, not paying attention.
Told you guys all in free time. He suggested that you should put the blindfold on.
Yeah, sure. We can see if the ises are still down here. This is the same place, right?
Looks like
It's a place.
What's breathing so hard down here?
Do you answer that is? His mic all of a sudden disconnected because of the inevitable
Oh
treason.
man, that really annoys me.
There it is.
I'm eating
Oh,
some pizza,
it's
so
back.
I have it muted so you don't hear me crunch away.
That sounds weird. You're eating pizza and you're worried about us hearing it crunch?
I know, right? It's crispy pizza. It's great.
Okay, that's cool. Crunchy crispy
Oh.
pizza.
But
Is it a
anyway,
thin crust?
no, essentially like the Baron's.
Really?
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, that explains it. It's oven pizza. Got it.
Delicious. You know, it's weird. The orrery shouldn't be breathing. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it alive. And if I did make it alive, I wouldn't make it need to breathe.
There also shouldn't be 5 pedestals.
I look around. How many were there originally then?
If I remember right, there was only one because I used it to turn it on.
No, there were more than that.
Were there?
Mhm.
There was like 2 screens, like little high-tech screens that appeared. It's like way more high-tech.
Just
But
gonna
you
look
guys
around.
should, just out of curiosity, did you forget what was beneath here?
I know what's here. It's the
Okay.
orrery.
Just curious. Okay, cool.
No, I was muted when I said that. I'm like, it's been a while since I've been to the orrery.
No, I heard that part, but I mean, like, does anyone, Chio, Seg, what, do any of you guys actually remember what's below?
Yeah, there's the giant reserve of
Yeah.
Phares.
Well, and something in it. But yeah,
Wait. Is loot down here?
Food?
Loot.
I suppose there could be some loot around here somewhere.
No.
Oh, you mean the other loot? They should. This is under Central Campus, so I think it's not loot because loot should be under what was it?
The library. The biblioplex.
Oh, no, this is the smaller one, isn't it?
yeah, this is the one that's beneath your basement or your old
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is the smaller one.
Dome Champion Mansion.
I mean, this is the like prototype of my main one.
You mean
You
what?
only- Oh, you. The center of everything ish. So
Web. Go ahead. I'll Discord web. Sorry. Go ahead.
So with this thing, you can kind of modify the laws of reality. The big one, you can completely rewrite them.
Ah, I see.
That sounded like disapproval. I don't understand.
No, not disapproval, more why would I be surprised at this?
I know, I'm so smart.
We're technically in our basement that is took over.
Hmm. True, but I think I made it better. So, last time we had an objective. Are we just here?
This is also where Seg had yet to mention he got the raddest modification.
Oh yeah, in that room
One
over
part.
there, the secretary removed his eye.
Yeah, that had to be
Now
the
it's
most
my
brutal
buddy's
surgery.
goal.
Gaston gets a closer look at these 2 orbs.
As you do. Excuse me. They are 2 separate locators. What that means is one checks the y axis of planes, the other checks the x axis of planes. Now we know that space is 12th dimensional. However, the reason for only 2 orbs is that these 2 narrow down a pinpoint and then provide coordinates in a kind of what one would call a G code plotter like sequence on how to actually achieve such reach of the parallel presented. Now, why would there be 5 separate locators? Who knows? One clearly is enough. As you look around the room, you see that there's locators on every single machine present before you.
Oh, be careful with
Yeah.
touching it.
There's more to it.
Oh no, Gaston was not going to touch it.
Oh, I mean, go ahead. But just know that as we watch, it affects reality. Or vice versa. Also.
Cool. It's what the fuck are you searching for?
Who, me?
Yeah, these are obviously like trying to pinpoint something.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I need to make a change, I have to find it first. I don't think I'm looking for anything.
What? Did
Chio,
you see your message? Go ahead.
can Chio try to determine if the orrery is actively searching for something?
Okay, go ahead. Give me a intelligence.
Would it be advantage since I can interface with it using the helm?
Sure. You interface using the helm. Access denied.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
Nat 20.
You feel like 5 pins prick into your head like a masseuse using needle therapy. You pause for a second and then it all comes full circle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is meta knowledge.
Meta knowledge.
Once a mere watcher in the shadows, a creature of patience, of quiet understanding. It was never meant to be. A misfire. A whisper of life, unintentional, caught in the unpredictable artistry of Isis Spellcraft. When the Oracle casted their magic upon the flora, it was never, ever supposed to touch a raven. But it did. In that singular mistake, the universe changed. You have a moment of pause as some kind of like slide into your mental prep of whatever it is with this machine before Yushio is loading. You hear the outside noises of your allies yet again. Do you speak anything out or do you stay focused?
She would probably just mutter to himself, "It's honing in."
It continues.
What's
This is
honing
just
in?
this is like you this is information you are like yourself translating into your own understanding basically. It's like data you're decrypting. Too shy, too uncertain to reveal itself, the raven lingered in silence, its intelligence growing, its form shifting in ways not even the oracle could predict. It watched, it learned, it cared for the home is left behind. It did not return. Not at first. Not the right one. His came back, but not his. Do you continue to focus or do you share anything with the party?
Sometimes my genius is truly frightening.
The raven was waiting for the oracle, but they never came back, but they did in a different form.
A stranger wearing the same name, the same face, but lacking the tether of familiarity. The raven hid, watching as time twisted around the home. Then another is, another, a parade of parallels, each one a ghost of the past, a harbinger of a future that would not hold. Through the years, through the echoes, the raven uncovered the cruel secret of the parallels, the truth of all the past ages, the weight of their failures. This was not one person, not a single thread in time, but a series of echoes, some stronger, some weaker. Now, it is different. You have another pause.
It seems as though isn't a single entity, but lots of echoes of one. And
God
the raven
damn it,
has
it's-
been waiting a very long time in the shadows, learning about the secret of the parallels.
Now, the raven, bold, stands out from the shadows, but with a clear and calculated force, sharpened by time, tempered by the cold realization that it had never been found. Now has come for him, but why now? And why this is? Betrayal lingers, a blade at the throat of curiosity. You feel like the end part is very current input of whatever ledger you fell upon.
The raven doesn't trust us because it doesn't know us specifically. And it's concerned that we've come. That we're the first to find it.
Cool.
Didn't
I don't.
we
It's-
already find him?
I'd like to talk to this random raven.
Could you do me a
via my Discord message can actually see a random raven. So do you speak to it?
Definitely want to speak to it.
What do you say to it? You just stare at it?
I'm gonna try speaking bird. I'm gonna call at it a couple times.
I'm gonna try speaking bird.
A druid, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He is a druid.
Okay. Let me go and open a Stanley for my significant real quick while I figure out your bird response I will have for you. Go ahead and roll me a nature and a persuasion. Let's see how it rolls off the tongue.
could you do me a favor after all this is over?
Sure.
Clean up your fucking timeline.
No.
No, seriously, you were leaving a mess everywhere, apparently.
Oh, I know. You should have seen the time gods when I first started all this. Oh, they were mad. But you know what? I told them to shove it.
Is that why there are no recorded time gods anywhere? Is
They're not. Oh, I guess I did. But they're on the shelf.
No. There's Alexander.
He
oh,
didn't
is that
show.
sloppy? Missed one.
No, he didn't
Or
show.
he put Alexander on the shelf in the future.
It is
No, he
Slade
doesn't
time
show. He's from beyond the infinite. Where my dad's from.
Oh, that's fair. Time gods outside of our immediate parallels don't exist.
I mean,
Only
it's
the
not part of the universe.
only one that was sealed in a simulation pocket that should never ever be released. But he's more of a titan.
Why am I starting to understand that is the reason why everything is so fucking insane where my dad came from?
Sorry, what? I heard something came
It's
from.
not
Sorry.
just where you came from. It's his fault. Everything's fucked up. That's all I'm picking up.
I mean, can you attribute fault to an echo?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's that philosophical question answered. Just
So
right
what?
I
Your
have
nature
free
sucks.
will, and I choose.
Thankfully,
I was
it's an
super
intelligent
persuasive
raven.
about it.
But you were super persuasive about it. You see its head kind of cock. I speak your common tongue, foolish druid with the horns and tell of others. You see what is not privileged to one's eyes that have not earned.
Oh, I'm just gonna look at him cawing at the air and wonder.
Well, my apologies. I didn't want to assume that you speak people.
Planeswalkers wishing to be apologetic. This is refreshing. Time has taught you mannerisms. Wep stands there looking up above him, speaking to nothing, while Seg holds his hands like a good pirate buddy does, and the rest of you all watch as Wep does the crazy talk.
Who do you think he's talking to?
If I had to guess based on the noises he was making, some kind of corvid.
I think he was hitting on her.
I mean, he only has eyes for Professor Bay. Maybe they're like polymorphed?
Is Professor Bay a bird?
No wonder he's so into Seg.
That does make sense now.
That kind
He
of
must
sounded like
remind
a
him of
crow.
her.
See, we got all kinds of different birds out there. Meanwhile, done. Web. What do you say?
Well, I remember there was something else about the Raven. I think we had to keep it safe or something.
Yeah, it was the ultimate ally. At the end of all wars, it is the creator of the strongest, most advanced tech that's ever been seen across any of the planes, or parallels to this day. Obviously, you went to the Azurian ship and they had the Raven's tech.
Are you that? Is this that? Are you that? Or are you just like the brother of that? I don't want to assume again that you're all the same Raven.
The one. I did not mourn. I built. I created. I calculated what was needed to win. The four was an inevitable force beyond what could be contained by the whims of planeswalkers and the frail politics of the arcane order.
Can you help again? For old time's sake.
You travel with 1, 2, 3 with the truths of what happened to these parallels and why you all falter through times of nothing but demises. Once there was a horizon where our suns shined, and our only threat was accepting the inevitable. Our response to it caused more damage and fixed none.
It's still nice to have the option.
Your godling did the biggest decision that turned against the worlds. Everyone's but the force. We had nothing that can defeat them, but he might have. In the desperation at the time of the force sealing away loot, we took a gambit and forced the completion of the Phyrexia design. Shio had no choice. The first true Phyrexian was created, a being of perfection and horror, the monster they now face. As he says they, you then kind of hear like an echoing you. Processing. Do you share anything with the team?
I'm trying to hear that I have to kill Shio somehow.
You're trying to hear that, which means you
Trying to
didn't hear it.
rationalize
And
it.
you're a little bummed that that's not exactly how it came out. Got it. Okay.
So what I'm hearing is Shio's the problem.
Not necessarily. When the Force saw what they had wrought, they ran. However, they did not leave any sorts of traces in which we can follow. They vanished. Shio sent the Phyrexians to hunt across the parallels and the planes we had access to. They searched through everything. After that had failed, they broke. And with it, Shio's connection with them. They began to consume the furthest planes, the furthest planets, the furthest existences from its creator, until they arrived back home. At the end of an age, at the brink of a new war, I waited.
I'm gonna tell us all to Seg.
Okay. Seg. You see they're like a girly moment. Cast on Shio and Iz. You all witness them just a little excitement. The feathers on Seg ripple. You see like them constantly moving almost as if he was getting like a psychic massage of exciting news. All to just both of them look in your guys' general direction with curiosity and stink eye, especially at Shio. Meanwhile, is there any special details you tell Seg beyond the gossip?
I just want to keep like poking. Like I know we're supposed to do something else with this Raven, but I just can't remember.
Is there any chance that it's like the Raven? You know, the one that makes
It
all
is
the
for
cool
sure
guns?
the Raven. You said I'm the one, but like There was something else we had to do with this raven.
There's all sorts of shit we gotta do with the Raven, man. You're talking to the Raven, man? That's like the
The
whole
gun
point we're here.
raven, the raven, the raven.
Wait, are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Well,
No?
yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was the lich to lich thing. Oh,
Well, are you
let's
talking
say
low,
hi.
I guess? Are you saying it loud enough for them to hear, or are you still just keeping it to Seg?
Yeah.
We're
I would
not good at,
say
like,
that
whispering. We're definitely talking out loud, but like I'm definitely not talking to them.
I would say
So,
that everybody probably heard Seg yell the Raven.
Yeah, and get excited
Probably
about
not
it
much
for
more
sure.
than that.
Okay.
So are you two
you think you
going
give me a
to
gun?
continue? Are you two going to continue gossiping like two little sophomore silver quill girls, or are you going to let us in on what you two are talking about?
I will have you know that despite being a graduate of Strixhaven, I graduated as a sophomore. So, yeah, a little more gossip. Dude, you should ask him if you can give me a gun.
This is true.
Definitely needed a gun, or at least to like learn how to use that gun. You know, keep trying to almost shoot me.
You guys, are you guys seriously talking to the Raven? Why not let Iz see them? Because aren't they old friends?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
get to that. He's about to tell me how to use the gun and what the big red button does. You should ask him what the big red button does.
What does the
Pretty sure
big
the
red
raven
button do?
What do all big red buttons do?
explode.
Pocket nuke.
Unleash something worse than your current enemy.
Starting a
Perfect.
fire to put out a fire.
It works though.
We are currently putting out the recent biggest fire. I
Look,
thought a
it's not
cult was going to
my
be the end
fault
all be
someone
all.
unleashed an unstoppable force on reality.
Well, I don't remember doing that.
Oh,
Hyena,
terrible.
you have been venturing some time with them. You have seen the mistakes you've all made, and yet your contribution acts as none. Do you know how that is to be?
We just shine when it really counts.
I call it ignorance.
I think you're mean, and I might be ignorant, but you're mean, and that's worse.
I am the Raven. Some Wizard of Oz bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Just looks over across. You see him looking beyond at your allies. He goes, "I sense that Yoshio has something that can bring him back to a point where decisions can be changed."
Well, that's kind of what we came for in the long run. So yeah, I guess we can. Hey, Shio,
What up?
can you come here for a second?
Are you going to Eldritch Blast me?
You guys don't see it, but
We both know I
Web
had
does.
worse
Web sees
range
it
when you're
flying
close.
around. You see it kind of hover around Shio's person as he comes in.
6 feet away.
Gaston goes to investigate the building and the structure. As you open rooms, you see where studies and silent places of researchable subjects would be or contained for further documentational purposes. Shio, you approach, you hear a sense. You feel a beat of wind. Something is amongst you. What is it you do not know?
Oh, Jesus. It's invisible.
Web, you
I'm gonna
continue to
smother him with
hear.
my blindfold.
Oh. You see Web do a quick turnaround and smother you with the blindfold. As you get smothered, there's like a bunch of hand in your face. It's Web's, but eventually when it moves, you see a huge wing
Die,
flying
Shio,
overhead.
die.
You eventually realize that Web is blessing you with the vision in which he has been cursed with this entire campaign, and you quickly throw your hands on your face. As you do, Web pulls away, and you look, and you see a massive raven flying overhead of you. You, young godling, blamer of all things, torture of oneself soul, and innocent All but one. You hold a key that is in pieces.
She will like palm the pocket watch that Iz gave me. You mean this is one of them?
Upon your head, as it looks over at you, you see a glint shine off of that in which you wear. Don't you wear the crown?
Yeah, I wear the crown.
So you'd understand that pieces are maybe more entailed. You realize that it catches on to you. How do you respond?
I see. So we're one piece away then.
He thinks that you know where it will take you. Little do you understand that this was lost in the purpose of thinking by the time it was returned to one, you would have won.
So by the time, so it was intentionally broken apart so that it would one day eventually all end up with me instead of being used by other people.
After you had won, as
Oh,
it was feared of being available during the war.
Oh, I had it broken apart to prevent people from going back and stopping me from accomplishing something, right? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah,
Gee, I
that it
wonder what
takes you
that was.
exactly to a point. Like you basically, yes, you basically nailed it on the head with that. This device is the only device in all existence that can take you back to the exact moment before you completed the Phyrexia design.
Yeah,
Oh.
look
Recorded it.
back there.
You had it purposefully recorded because your gut knew that this was a bad idea, but there was no other choice. Nothing else was strong enough to fight the four. It was known, it was clear, it was inevitable. And once the four saw what you did, they were like, oh, that's kind of scary. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's just dip. And they did so, not realizing that you guys would have no way of tracking them down to send the Phyrexian after. And then time just did what time does best.
Go by.
Tell me, you mentioned battling with the four. Why were we battling with them?
The meaning of creation was threatened. Existence, future expansions, and all things that go beyond our battlefields was trapped here. And the intentions of something beyond our spherical understanding was their Moby Dick. And their success, we only managed to encase it in a sleep of safety, though the four successfully banished it away in something in which we could break, but in doing so would bring the four back, in which we did not know how to defeat.
Oh, the four tried to seal loot away, and in doing so would have ended everything. And I
Well, they
created
did.
the Phyrexian.
Well, they did seal it away. They sealed it away, but in the process of you guys trying to stop them, you took too long to activate the Phyrexia design. By the time it was activated, it did scare them away, but they had already completed sealing loot away. Now, you guys know how to open it again, but the moment you open it, the four will come back. And since all that time, you guys have lost control of your greatest defense.
Oh. I share this news with everyone.
And see, everyone says, I'm the bad guy.
Look.
You are the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because
But
there's
I'm
a bigger
saving
asshole
reality.
doesn't mean you're not an asshole.
Oh, no, that's true. But
And I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
a
there wouldn't
bad
need
guy.
to be saving if you weren't, the bad guy.
I mean, from where I'm standing, we have one bad guy and 3 other guys that are on the road to being bad guys.
Look, just because I'm an arms dealer doesn't make me a bad guy.
I'm chaos neutral. I just want to see the world
Literally every other timeline, you are in charge of the Phyrexians.
Yeah, way to go.
No, from what I take from this is I always was, and they just were around so long that they went crazy and broke free.
You know how many realities I had to go through to get a version of you that wasn't that?
Actually, I bet that Thor version of me knows, because like he killed a lot of them.
We should dial him up and ask. But
I
anyway,
would not trust anything concerning a alternate timeline version of Shio.
That's fair. The
Explains
other
the
me was so
Avatar,
powerful.
I'll be honest, it explains the Avatar completely.
We already met your other half, and he somehow wasn't even as bad as you.
Aw, thank you.
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
are you?
Well, means that you're open to a family dinner, you know?
Aw, I mean, I could host you in Professor Bay in my godly domain. I have the whole room set up for you in there. It's like demon themed. It's got a little altar for your ring.
Wait, are you just gonna put him in the prison cell?
No, the prison cells are in the basement. I keep all the crazy Shios that aren't Phyrexians down there.
Oh, right. You know, I don't keep any versions of me locked away.
Yeah, but if I let them go, they'll destroy things. Like, they're crazy crazies. They're not fun crazy. They're just destroy the earth for giggles crazy.
Yeah, it's a good thing none of mine ever do that.
We all just... I imagine everyone deadpans to him, even the Raven. Just like, nah, brah, we don't believe that for a second.
The Asian sweats. With such, you hear the Raven speak to you again, Shio. In order to continue, you all must go through a challenge that shows your split differences. You are all not here on the same parallel, are you?
No.
The other two behind me aren't on the same parallel.
I think Shio and I are in the same parallel?
The ones
Shio,
that cannot die have the
Gaston.
advantage, but the rest will see a challenge. You may prep here for your next travel. Be so fair.
The Raven said that we can rest, guys, before we decide to proceed.
Cool.
And they're gone. Man, I gotta get
Did he
me one
tell
of
us
these.
what we're going to be doing?
They did not, but they said, if I heard right, the Seg and Wep will have an advantage, but the rest of us will have a challenge.
Well, from my understanding, there's a lounge area over this direction.
Oh yeah, the war room. I like the war room.
So guess
What
what?
does that
Little
rat?
do you know, but this entire underground facility used to be used quite often in maps where they would not abduct people that accidentally got abducted that just followed them down here. And went through positive things. The only negative effect to ever occur here is when Seg had his eye yanked out by the secretary. That was pretty crazy. That was
That
It
actually
wasn't
very
a
close to
negative.
that.
He
That
asked
was not
for
a
it.
bad thing.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it
saying. I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said wasn't a positive thing that happened here.
That was not
Was
positive. Now he has a
that-
robot eye.
Yeah, it's positive for you guys. I'm just saying for the environment.
Oh,
The
hey, a
environment-
kitchen.
Now the environment has an extra eye. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, secretary has an eye. Never mind.
Yeah, she collects eyes.
Ooh, Gaston.
Gaston goes over to the wine.
No, not that one, Gaston. I hide the good stuff from the pirates. And she, like, goes over to the wall and, like, opens a brick and pulls out a bottle.
There's
As you
just
open
an
the brick
IOU
and
behind the wall.
as you open the brick and go to pull the bottle, you find a small parchment along with it. If you were to unravel it, the message is in the chat.
Oh.
We found your wine. You didn't think we'd find it, but we found it.
We don't even drink wine. We took it just because you thought we couldn't.
I fucking hate you. AZEREP, I fucking hate you.
Why?
We just hid it in a different room. It's not like we drank it. Weak sauce. I'll pass the rum bottle.
One in
Let-
shadow, one in light.
Swiggin.
There's anything of anything. My words are just that. To be
Hold on. I
hubris recreations.
need to confirm.
You guys just hear like a. It's like the Honey I Shrunk the Kids. I'm turning the machine back on, babe. Not to shrink you, just to. No, I can't unshrink the kids with this one. This is the big machine, not the little machine. Yeah, I don't know how they shrunk. It must have bounced off a mirror or something. The mirror was upside down. What do you mean you don't understand the mirror was upside down? That's how I imagine is having a conversation with anyone else in his life when he turns a bad machine back on.
You just hit me in an older time. Honey,
It
I Shrunk
works.
the Kids.
Yeah.
It works just fine when I use it.
In a simpler time.
I know for real, that was wild back then. That was like the epitome of like holy fucks. Yesterday I did PageMaster. You should have saw it. I had the whirlpool and everything. It was pretty neat.
I do
Yeah.
enjoy some Page Master.
I do too. You know what I've done 3 times and no one's called it is Spirits of the Virtue. I think it's Spirits or Heroes of the Virtue. It's the kangaroo movie. They're like kangaroo ninjas, and it's live action. It's insane, guys. It's old school as fuck. It's
What was
like
that one? I don't remember that.
Spirits of a Virtue, I think it is. Let me see.
I
I'm gonna
don't
pull that
remember that
shit
either.
up again. I'm telling you, it's nuts. You guys gotta find it.
Okay,
Or
never
Kangaroo
mind.
Jack or whatever.
Never mind. I thought you were using the opening lyrics from
Warriors
Who
of
Brings
Virtue.
Shadow.
Oh no, that was not what I was doing. Me, I would. I forgot.
Spirits of Virtue.
Here, no, I got it. No, Warriors of Virtue. Sorry, I found it. Hold on,
Warriors.
someone-
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, kangaroos is the keyword there. I'll post the link right.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
have seen that. As soon as I saw the face, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, right. Like, that was that held a lot on me, man. I don't know, guys. Like that plays a lot into the campaign. So, anyways, think stupid shit like that is definitely what influences your guys' horrible moments. But nonetheless. You guys are privileged to
sorry
have
about
this long rest. No, you're totally good. You guys are privileged to have this long rest. You can go ahead and activate that now. You got this riddle as for what you guys are about to encounter, and something Shio did leave out, which I will clarify because I know he's such a kind guy and would have done it himself if he caught it. Is that you guys will be in a single combat split scenario. You will be fighting in the same field, the same threat, but
Wait, what?
you must choose a team.
Hold on. Why did I just gain 3 soul charges?
It's broken. But
That
take
should
them.
not have happened.
Don't want them. Don't worry.
I'm gonna approach everybody. Hey guys, so
I'm noting that.
I looked
3
at-
still charge on long rest. Interesting. Oh, I have that activated in the
You
shutdown.
have it set to long rest. That's why.
Yeah. That was an accident. I just thought of that too. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, so guys, I looked into the future, and we gotta have team captains. So I'm one, and one of you has to be one, and then we're gonna split up and choose small teams.
Yeah, why are you... Gaston pulls out a very specific wine bottle from the rack.
Yeah,
How the fuck did you get Realm Reborn Red?
I travel through time and space and control reality.
This is not supposed to be here.
It's not supposed to exist.
I mean, I
No.
don't go for regular stuff.
I don't think you quite understand. I'm kind of a collector of things that
looks at
shouldn't
all of
exist
you.
anymore.
This isn't supposed to exist because it hasn't happened yet.
I know, isn't it great?
It's from Beyond the Infinite.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
stole
you
this from
sent
my
in
father,
broken-
didn't you?
I did not steal it. I quickly opened my book.
Oh, that was probably your mother's admission fee.
Maybe I did steal it. I don't know.
Well, your mother came here, right? So that means she would have brought some of the
Gaston's
stuff.
just gonna open the bottle and drink it.
Gonna fumble at Shio, your mother.
Whoa, slow down there. You
don't
shouldn't
know my
chug
mother.
the okay. It,
He's just gonna chug like a single gulp.
Con save.
this place is kind of timeless, so it should still be good.
Oh yeah, it is. It makes sense for teams because
It is
note who we have.
divine in all rights. Is
So who wants
let's
to
go
join Team
to
Pirate?
a quick secret because I feel like it'll be easier for you to grasp it there. Let's go there real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, I needed to make that reference.
For the teams, though, it says one in shadow, one in light. I think the pirate buddies need to split up for this one.
But we can't. What if he needs me?
You
Yeah,
can
what
talk
if
to
he
each
needs
other.
me?
You can talk to each other at any time. But just based on the note, one shadow and one in light, and since we're on different planes,
But Web
Also,
and I
I'm
are
on my
from
own
the
team
same
then.
plane.
Yeah, we're on the same plane.
yeah, you
Our
two are on
notes
the same
connect.
plane. We need to have a team member that are on different planes on each team. Because Iz and Gaston and I are all on the same plane, but you guys got shunted into another plane when you got eaten. I don't even know
But
what.
also, one in shadow, one in light.
We're in the true.
My character kind of is in between that.
Oh, that's fair. You could make that argument.
Dun-dun-dun.
I also had a brainwave, so the Raven learned everything from me. So imagine the horrors I would create, but with infinite time to make them. Huh?
Oh God. The
I
only
know,
thing worse
I'm so
than
proud.
you is you with time.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, so 2 teams, and I can only be in one of the 2 places at a time, but not the other. I mean, I'll be there, but I won't be there. I make air quotes.
Okay.
I know
Cool.
this is supposed to be really terrifying, but I love the cute little dragon air quotes every time, guys. I can't get over them.
Remember when he dressed up?
Oh, the suit?
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
got those suits. I have other outfits for him, but they just haven't been relevant yet.
It's concerning that you carry them around, but I'm happy you do.
They're for my
I'm
entertainment.
pretty.
It's like a pet cat you have to like wrestle down to like dress up, and then it's like off in like 5 seconds.
But that moment is worth it.
Really is.
I'm pretty sure I can facilitate both shadow and light.
Shadow and light. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might reference being on the different planes. So I think each pirate buddy needs to be on one of the 2 teams, but not on the same team.
Oh man,
Gosh,
putting up
If
the
it-
pirate.
we can
or-
give them the rules and they still wouldn't understand it.
Or it might pertain
I think it's
to
more on the inside. All right, I think you trying to separate us. You are dark. You're on the dark side.
it might pertain to elemental attunement.
Oh, real quick, I do want to put a reminder out there that I'm gonna put one more inquiry, I guess, before the reminder because I feel like it's important. We do, as the original Beyond Gaston, the original Ford, do or do not remember what is actually in this container beneath us.
So I always thought it was this one was just the Fayrite and it's the Stellar Orrery. I don't
Okay,
remember there
and
being
then-
anything in it.
I remember we
None of
always
that.
traveled to different planes through this fucking.
Well, planes,
Contraption.
timelines.
So, what would be in the other, if I had to clarify?
That one was. You did tell me there was something in there. I'm trying to remember now. It was kind of
So I'm pretty
important.
positive this one was the one in which I had told.
This is also
Not
where I
just you
saw
about-
like every fucking is.
Oh yeah,
And-
so okay, it's
Yeah.
Wep who knows. It's actually probably only Wep. Okay, Wep, go to secret real quick. I just want to. This is important because you haven't been back since. So go to secret real quick.
Cool.
Yeah, I was a little confused. Sorry.
Oh, I remember him telling me. I just can't remember which one it was. Because I have a terrible memory in real life, not in game.
Gaston's gonna wipe the top off of the Rum Reborn Red. Offer some to Shio.
Oh, sure.
Can I try it?
Shio gets like a little shot glass out. Sure.
Yeah, dragons are famous at holding their liquor.
Yeah, but you're the size of a cat.
Do you remember what happened last time I drank?
Wasn't it the drinking competition and it was the first round you were out?
I didn't even finish the beer.
Oh yeah, you got like halfway through.
And then I just collapsed. Yeah.
See,
Yeah, little
think about
shot-
Realm Reborn Red is lore-wise in Final Fantasy XIV. It's supposed to be rare already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You can only get this shit during anniversary events.
Oh,
Like
shit.
the Rising.
Yeah, Iz does collect a lot of weird stuff. He still has, like a, spells from the ages long past and shit.
Yeah, I keep trying to get into that section of the library, but even my student ID won't let me in.
Well, they can't exist in this reality. Well, they can, but not really. I'm just gonna point out, it's your fellow gods that are trying to ban them, not me.
I mean, I don't speak for all the gods.
Any god? What? Shield's a part of some god council?
Yeah, I was saying
by-
that they're trying to ban stuff.
By the way, Shio and Itz are about to have a shot of the Realm Reborn Red.
Ooh, okay. I will need a Constitution saving throw from the lot of ya. Gaston made it look simple, but that man has a gut that is built on the same breed in which this was made on.
I am small, so I should take a negative.
By all means.
But I still do have that proficiency. So whatever small is, or tiny? Am I tiny?
Yeah, I think you're tiny.
I think you're tiny.
Yeah.
You got it. Shio, you take it, and God, it is holy fucking shit. Yeah, it's not from this world. That makes a lot of sense. It is so good. It is delicious, but it is overbearing for you. Probably within the next few minutes, you will feel the disillusionary act of, you know, when you like don't eat anything, but you're like, if I eat a sandwich, I'll be okay, and you still don't eat a sandwich, but then you take, 3 shots of something, of anything, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's gonna get me there quicker. And then you still think about that sandwich and you still don't eat it. Instead, you just drink more. So you're slowly hitting the verge of the fade. But it'll kick in, not immediately. It'll have to settle. You're still a dragon. You still have high, acids, etc. in your systems, but it is a thick enough ingredient that it will reach you and hit your veins for a brief period. And such, you won't be considered poisoned, but you will be considered disillusioned, and we'll get to what that means when it matters. Otherwise, what the group, etc. If you did or didn't trigger a long rest, that is your fault. You guys all find yourselves waking, oddly enough, from your long, calm, relaxed rest, with the sun beating on you, the sounds of
yeah, I totally
bubbles.
took one.
Odd kind of increments of noise of life and what would be before you. All for silence to then fall over the area.
Oh god, I remember this place.
What?
Oh no, this was a
Possible.
slightly different place on
It was very similar. You're not wrong. Very similar.
Okay, sorry. It reminded me of a place on the Witherbloom campus, and we had to fight
100%. 100% very similar vibe. Yes. Very Witherbloom. I thought it was that was the goal. So you clearly understood it.
Quick question. Am I keeping these 3 soul chargers or not?
Sure. Hold on to them. You might need them more than I.
Thank you.
Music of super high special agent Dragon Guard kicks in. You guys all wake up. Some of you with a stiffer back than others based off of your ability to sleep on a flat surface. Around you is nothing but swamp. How you got here is obviously Matrix, but the rest is the challenge before you. Everyone, You may choose one skill to roll and explain why you're rolling it.
I will roll the skill.
What is the skill?
I'm doing
Ooh.
Arcana.
Oh, nice. Okay, I like it. Everyone roll their skills before I announce anything because different flavors require different responses.
The
I'm gonna
answer
do
is you don't know shit.
survival because I think we're in Witherbloom.
Okay.
I'm gonna do perception, see if I see any threats around.
I'm gonna persuade them to do fucking better.
Look at this. Jeez Louise. Holy shit. Gaston, you gotta meet it or beat it, man, at this rate. This is some serious high bar shit right here. This is level 20. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going
there you
to I'm going to do nature. Check the fauna.
Okay. Oh, nice. All of you guys realize a ton of shit. And we're gonna go excuse me, from the lowest to the highest. Gaston and Seg, as you guys look around and take in your surroundings, the nature setting seems like anything that should have been ribbiting and birding and calling and cricketing and insectualing and anything else that could possibly make a noise beyond your own breath. Even the wind is still unusual. Seg, you look around and what you perceive is that there's ripples and motions in the water, but nothing visual.
I bet it's fucking gators.
Always fucking gators. If there's water, there's gators.
This does, similar to what Shio feel like Witherbloom. That means maybe Professor Bay is near. Who knows? The question really comes down to what lies amongst the waters. Previous journeys have never been fair. Shio. Your back tingles in a way that aches even though you have no pain. You know it's more of a spasm of despair, self-inflicted, this is going to be ugly scenario. But as you look around, you realize something. Your pirate friends are not here. Well, you start barking orders as you do. Only Seg hears you. Is starting on the very first round. Where do you find yourself? Team A or Team B? Every 2 rounds, you can change the team in which you represent yourself, period, for.
I'm going to go with the Pirates today.
Ready. Sounds good.
Does his demeanor change when he changes planes since he's like back in the past with us?
Sorry.
Huh?
Whose demeanor? Sorry.
Is.
I move.
No, like he's saying, does like your demeanor change? Like, would there be any demeanor change for you?
This would be back in the past before you were so aloof.
How far back?
To the
You guys are
beginning.
like the OGs, yeah, almost the beginning of anything. Basically, everyone but Wep is the only one burdened with the knowledge of we fucked it all up and we made mistakes along the way.
Well, Iz would never acknowledge he ever fucked up, so we're good.
We'll be okay. Wep, you do need to roll an initiative for me, please.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. So what are we here for, guys? Can you tell me what we're here for?
Well, I'm trying to convince
Yeah.
you to do better, to remember more. I got the valedictorian, the guy over here that's like creating stuff. Like, we've been here before, have we not? Do better.
Shio, you can tell Gaston because Iz apparently isn't present with you either at this time. Here's how this works. Shio and Gaston are going to be tied into a single initiative. You guys are going to go one round, and then the other guys are going to go the next round, vice versa. Iz, every 2 rounds, is going to decide whose round to be a part of. His body is going to be physically present on each round. Where he moves, his body is left in the other team side. It can be hit, it can be harmed, and it is vulnerable. If he goes down on either end, he is down. It is up to both teams to keep him alive. It does not protect the Iz, but if he puts himself in a silly place, that's a whole nother story. So he never does that. Beyond that, Shio and Gaston, you do not have any way of communicating to the pirate buddies in the sense of combat tactics unless Iz is present, as he is the only one who can communicate to them. Pirate buddies, same goes for you. You cannot communicate to Shio or Gaston unless Iz is part of your group that round. You guys will always have an opportunity to discuss these things with Iz when he is present in the party, if you guys need to do a connection thread kind of vibe, etc. At any time, you guys should be able to talk to each other through Iz if you guys choose to, because theoretically he always has to be part of a side. But
What if
that
I
is
use a
up to you
blindfold?
guys. That's separate. If you use a blindfold, you would be able to communicate directly to who it is you wish to. Otherwise, the enemy will act out just the same. The way the initiative is officially going to work is Shio and Gaston. Both of you guys are going to roll initiative. I'm going to take the highest between the two of you, as time has a way of favoring speed.
Okay.
Rolling again, or is it
No,
based
no,
off
no.
of
I'm
Maria?
taking what it is. I'm just sorry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
editing my side. So Gaston, when he comes up, you and Shio both go. Gaston is going to be the forerunner for you all. Seg and Wep, it came down to a single number. Boom, Seg, you are the representative for Wep. And remember, every other round, we begin with Seg as he is in the first. You're the only one that doesn't matter in the sense of your initiative is always going to be 13. But when you decide at the end of the second, or well, basically you decide after the round that you're done in, and then we'll just placeholder you when it comes time. Otherwise, we begin. Off immediately in the distance of the pirate team's view, you see the water all in this area ripple. You see a hunch. Rise. Fade back into the water surface. You then see another one. And even that eventually goes back under the surface.
I fucking knew it was gators.
Is.
That thing's like a fucking Leviathan, bro.
You hear the pirate buddies argue over what it could possibly be.
What?
The three of you guys are next. What do you do? All three of you guys can share turn initiative, etc., because you guys are all on the same time.
So, are you going to wrestle it, or are you going to send our Squiddy after it? What are we going to do?
I kind of want to start by shocking the water.
I like that idea. Let's definitely keep it where we can see it.
I mean, is it hostile? It just seems to be chilling down there.
It's circling us. We're prey to it.
I mean, I'd circle me too, because I'm cool.
It's so cute that you think you're cool. You're the cutest dragon.
Does one of us need to go down there and check if it's friendly?
Just yell at it.
Okay. I'm gonna pop over here, and I'm gonna... Yeah, just gonna yell, "Hey, are you things trying to eat us? Or should we not kill you?"
That thing is like bigger than the Kraken. I don't like this.
You see, as you call out to the ocean first, or sorry, the ocean swamp, a tail, and then hump over the bridge, and then another hump over the
What's
second
it
bridge,
saying?
and then a head breaking the water. You all think you know what it's like to be so special.
I don't know what it's like. Are we cool now?
I'm literally The normalist undead guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Reformist the Ancient. I do not know your names, but I am the only thing that lingers in this swamp. Prepare
I mean, we won't.
yourselves,
Are we gonna be
for your
besties?
friends will not be so fortunate to have a warning.
I can offer you 2 friends if we can be friends. Oh, come back.
See it go beneath the surface.
Hey, Iz, you might want to warn the other party that they're about to be attacked without warning.
Oh, sure. Let me just hop over there.
Also, make sure to tell them we were super diplomatic.
I tried to
Yeah,
do the
Theo
Super
should be proud of
Saiyan instant teleportation thing. Nope, not working.
Well, I guess
Meanwhile-
we can't get mad at you for trying, right?
Gaston and Shio, the water moves closer to you. Something beneath the surface. Amongst this murkiness makes it hard to tell or break free what specifically it is. How do you respond?
There's something in the water, Gaston, and I'm not exactly certain as to what it is.
Yeah, I can see that there's something in the water.
I don't know if it's friendly or if it is actively hunting us.
Is it circling us?
Oh, that makes sense.
It looks like
See
it's circling us.
tail.
Yeah, it's hunting us.
Then you see a hump. Then you see another hump.
See, you guys thought I was on the same wavelength.
And then you
That's
see
we're being hunted.
predatory behavior.
the creature appears out with its mouth wide open, serpents in all ways. It looks down. I need a Constitution saving throw as you guys get desiccated upon entry. Oh,
Ooh,
Gio.
lucky that.
I would like to re-roll that.
Okay. Ooh, Shio just getting by. Oh, Gaston getting worse. Shio, you take half. Gaston, you take full on top of it all. Let me see if there's anything special that happens behind it.
The one time I'm not there to help out.
I can't wait for my turn. I'm totally gonna put my blindfold on and be like, "Careful, it's pissed." Even though they already both got hit.
Yeah, Gaston, you, sir, are going to take 41 points of damage.
I take 0.
What? You're immune to necrotic?
I am immune to necrotic because of the cosmium.
Oh, piece of something. It flies over you and you're like, oh fuck. But it doesn't change the fact of how lethal it can be to your allies as you see Gaston absolutely take the necrotic beam of this, and it did not do him well in any way. Whatsoever. Your friends have greeted you. And then a tail is too far because Gaston moved. With that, it is now both of you guys. What do you do?
At the beginning of my turn, I will activate Superior Defense.
Okay.
I'm then just gonna immediately, I guess, limit break.
You burst with energy. Pew, 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 pew.
And I guess I'll limit break on level 4.
You remember Dirge of Cerberus? I love that game.
Which one?
Dirge of Cerberus
Yeah.
with Vincent
Good
Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Final Fantasy, yeah, but yes. Nice. Final Fantasy 7, because Vincent Valentine is Final Fantasy 7.
That Apparently, it did not pop up in chat.
PS2 did.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
I heard it. I did not see it, though. You were
No,
correct.
I mean the
Skill.
Soul Burst.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no. Do you want me to click it again? Because it
Yeah,
didn't.
see if it goes off
activate.
again. Try it. Yeah, see if if it finds itself.
Yeah, it did not activate.
Weird.
So that's broken. So I'll just subtract the soul charges manually.
Mine popped up. Which you were doing temporal mirage, right?
Yeah, which I
Oh, you're
believe is
right.
4.
Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't show up in the chat. Interesting. It's 3. Making you the 4th.
It's 3 charges.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 charges. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're correct. 4 charges, but yeah, I thought you meant how many charges. I apologize. Yeah, 4 charges. Let me I'll just copy this, just so that everyone else knows what you're doing. You guys all see Gaston just kind of, how would you describe Gaston, how it looks as you go into this?
So it looks similar to that as if someone were to cast Mage Armor. But they're like every single vision of him is covered in a orange golden light as he just starts swinging at this guy.
Go for it.
So unfortunately,
So
I
how many
don't actually
full
have
attack actions? So okay, keep in mind when you make the attack action, not when you make an attack. When you make the attack
Right.
action. So if you have multi-attack, it's only one attack that counts, not both of them.
Oh, so I can't do 2 attacks for each copy?
Correct. It's unless you do 2 actions. Do you have 2 actions or do you have 1 action?
No, I
multi-attack?
have 1 action.
Yeah, so then it would be 1 attack per each copy, which is still a shit ton, but that is the way it is technically supposed to work.
Okay. So in other words, this is reading wrong then. Because it
You take
says
the attack
make 3
action.
extra melee attacks.
Yeah, when you take the attack action. No, it reads right. I'm just making sure that you understand it.
Okay.
It's just the attack
So-
action is multi-attack.
Yeah, that's the
So
trigger
I'm
point.
saying-
is the
Yeah.
attack
Okay, so I'm
action,
I'm
not the
taking 5
multiple
attacks.
attacking.
Got it.
Correct. Yes. 5 attacks. Correct.
Okay.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure that you
So-
understood it that way, that
Right.
we were on the same page.
So this is going to be with a +2 scimitar.
It's just contact. Damn, you guys are so roll as fuck with that kind of modifier.
Plus 1d8.
Hold on, I'm changing its AC. He's almost normal maximum damage.
So that's 18 damage for the first attack.
Yeah, that can.
So does a 26 hit?
26 hits. Sure.
So that's 19 total. Uh, 14 total.
Nice. That was a good one.
Wait. Uh, 27 total. And then the last one.
Misses. It pulls back. Continue. I don't want to continue. Stops you. No more. Anything else? That was good though.
Yeah. I will then, I guess, 5, 10. Actually, no. I'll move over here, so that way, he can't. Actually, and I'll basically tell Shio, move. Trying to make it so that he can't get us both.
Got it.
You walk up to the tail. It will hold the reaction attack. What? Just kidding. All right, you guys split.
Does Shio still get his action?
Shio, you're taking too long. Just kidding. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on it at 4th level.
Making it just stronger if it hits.
Yeah, pretty much. So it needs to make a 21 con save.
It misses. Its serpent-like body flails across. Nice, you guys did all right. Too shabby, not too shabby. Anything else?
Shio's gonna move a little, trying to get like an angle with Gaston's so that he can't be easily angled to hit us with breath weapon again.
Unless he goes over here.
What?
Or over here.
Man. No
Okay,
way.
That's fair. Well, actually, Shio will go right here anyway because the breath weapon didn't affect Shio as much.
Boom. What?
It's a serpent and it can move in a circle. I really wouldn't worry about the angles.
This is just getting crazy, guys. Out of hand. Out of hand. This is just wrong. The tail flings up. Hitting Gaston with the 29. Bludgeoning damage. Any resistances to bludgeoning, Gaston?
I am resistant to bludgeoning at this current time.
Nice. Points. Still sucks taking damage.
Like literally everything, right?
Everything but force.
Everything before, yeah.
Also, I have a question. What elemental damage was that breath?
Necrotic.
Hit us?
That's why. Yeah, that's why I didn't hurt Shio.
Okay, then the dragon wing hand crossbow is not altered.
All right, nice. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to go get a beer. But opening up the round for Mr. Pirate Buddies for life. Oh wait, real quick. Do you switch teams?
I was muted. Yeah, I'll switch teams.
Okay, so you're not in this round, but you'll be in the next one, so we're skipping over you. Seg, you hear a laughter. Your friends have been fondly fair. How do you benefit? A big launching snout comes in your direction and you dodge it. And then a big
You're clearly
tail
scared or you wouldn't have attacked like that.
comes the bash. Wep. Wep anything to stop 28.
Nope. I'll take it.
He's like, you don't know your place. You take a whopping 4 points of bludgeoning damage, right? You're resistant?
Yep.
Beautifully.
I'm a wrestle this motherfucker.
Wait, you're both.
Yeah, no, I'm resistant to bludgeoning and immune to necrotic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and take it.
Yeah,
It's-
me too.
Liches, am I right?
I'm a wrestle this thing. This thing's coming home with us.
Is Constitution saving throw. I wasn't doing it for you guys.
Yeah, we forgot
Oh
about Iz.
no! I chose poorly.
The little guy. How could we forget about him?
He's usually so good about getting out of the way. We forgot.
I was just
he's
a
trying to
bribe.
switch sides, but I didn't mention it. I was like, I don't know why he's switching over. He's not going to get a turn.
As you were materializing to the other end, is you get captured. Fuck. You can't dodge anything. How would you get around the concept of helping two teams with limited resources? That hurt is that heavily hurt, and you know that this Leviathan serpent-like being has plenty to go around. It is going to take one more big old claw attack as an arm pops out, breaking the surface. You are exactly 30 feet away from it. And you are, well, no, you're switching. You already switched at the top of the turn. So no, you're not there. You're affected in the switch, but you can't take actions this turn. Nothing they can do about it. It's not. It's slow down. You have any resistance to slashing? Say.
Do I have resistance to slashing?
Question
No.
is,
I'll-
it's a no. Bam. Pew. All right. Big bad boy is present before you all. It is looking at the pirate buddies for life. Quickly do a quick discussion because I have to go grab another beer. So you can roll stuff, but I'll be back in a second. Good luck.
Let's just fuck her up because, I'm about to wrestle this thing.
Yeah. No, I'm about to wrestle it with you. I wonder, though, if we could put Iz in the ring so we don't have to worry about him.
I was
If
thinking
not,
the
I'll-
same exact thing, but I have to go in with them.
All right. I could cast, what is it called? Guardian?
If he
or
can hold his
something?
breath, we can put him in the
Sanctuary.
bag of holding.
No, I can just cast Sanctuary on him.
That's a nice one. Except we can't even do anything anymore. He left our plane.
Well, no, his body is still here. His mind left to the copy of his body on the other plane. That's why he got hit with the breath
Will it
weapon.
work on both planes?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I
For
cast it on it.
science.
For science.
Do I have anything that'll help
Actually,
him?
I guess it's our turn, huh?
Since he can't really do much to us, I'm down to spend our turn just buffing him.
Well, let's just throw Sanctuary on him because that will make it way harder to hit him, at least. And then we can spend the rest of our. And then I'll use my other action, and you can use your turn just attacking this motherfucker.
How about fucking resistance and sanctuary?
Yeah, I mean, double it up. Why not?
Because give
So
him
the real question is, do I stab this motherfucker or do I lightning?
Oh yeah, we fuck him up. I'm gonna
Okay.
harass him, but we gotta show him who's boss first. He obviously thinks he's the shit. He was talking shit to us.
Yeah,
You're right.
bring down the apocalypse.
Let's kick his ass.
For sure. We gotta subjugate, not befriend.
This thing is lucky I'm not a 3.5 druid, because I would just terraform this entire place into a fucking desert.
Oh.
This is why I had to convince you to wipe your memory.
I
Your
know.
anger. Because of your anger.
Wep is really just his anger management coach.
Web's his anger management coach.
Yeah,
Is
you think I'm bad? You should have seen him before.
I was not a happy person.
I guess you got to take baby steps first.
Yeah, something about unmaking realities isn't the best way to settle a tab. I know. Terrible.
Hit him with the fixings, my guy.
I actually don't think a 21 hits. Somebody tried a 21 earlier, right?
Oof. I don't
Thought it
bother
was,
with
right.
random
Isn't
attacks.
21 meat to beat?
All right.
Oh yeah, I'll just choose to hit.
I got snacks. You chose to hit. You don't get to choose to hit shit. What do you want to do?
Choose
Oh,
to hit.
you said we could roll stuff while you were gone, so I threw Sanctuary on Iz with my first action, and then I Holy Weaponed and hit the motherfucker with the sword, except I rolled a 21, and I don't think that hits, so I used my Epic Boon to choose to hit.
Cute. Sanctuary fails as you go to cast on is, and you see that doesn't hold. It's concentration, right?
Sanctuary?
No, I don't know. I was asking.
Can
No,
we
I
get
don't
an
think
explanation
Sanctuary
on why it
can.
doesn't hit? His body's still here, right?
Ooh, fair argument. God, you guys are paying attention. Okay.
Yeah.
It sticks. Fine. Rolling.
I was
Good
to say,
job.
if I'm not here, I could have taken the damage
Shh.
earlier.
Don't tell them that. I'm trying to see if the pirates are paying attention. Good job. Yes, you are correct. Sanctuary sticks. Got it. Taking up Sanctuary. Okay. On is. Nice. Good move. Say the quarterback. I mean, character. Holy Weapon. Boom. Ba-ba. It's going to make the save against you.
The save?
Jeez. Why do I roll so low? Yeah, you were doing Holy Weapon, right?
Oh, no, that's if I burst it. Holy Weapon just makes me do an
Oh,
additional 2d8
well.
every time I hit.
Got it. If you burst it, it wouldn't have worked. Anyway, it won't hurt as one. You use your boon to force a hit, doing 19 damage. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yep. Looks
Cool.
like it.
Shoom. You fools will see what weight of the raven weighs is. What? What do you do, pirate buddy?
We still gotta beat it up before we can subjugate it.
You still need to do what and what to it before you can do what to it?
We still gotta beat it up before we can subjugate it.
Got it. So you do Algebra Blast?
Yeah, let's just shuffle it around a little bit.
Yeah, it's shuffling. Yeah. Algebra Blast. Hmm.
Then we're gonna push it 10 feet.
You push that segment 10 feet.
Yep.
Bruh.
I don't think that one connects, right?
No, that does not connect.
That one we're gonna pull it 10 feet.
Did the hokey pokey and it's all about. That's what it's all about. Are you consistent for damage right now? Wow.
No, I missed the one.
No, I mean for 10-10, like your roll for damage. And you missed that one. So now you're consistent. 10-10 and 50-50.
We're gonna slow it for shits and gigs, even though it like lives around the map. Don't even care.
Sure.
Oh, also we'll add the +6 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah, magical bludgeoning. Don't you give me that shit.
Bludgeoning. That's magical. You know what that is? That's like when you get a moco out of your nose and it hurts.
Let them know you're there, you know?
Very true. There's never blood, but God, does that hurt more than anything. All right. So Pirate Buddy, and you begin the next round before Gaston and team because you rolled up faster than Shio and Gaston. What do? You are back with them. Do you communicate with them first?
I'm gonna go, ow. Why did I feel like I got lit on fire? Oh, hey guys, you're gonna get attacked with a giant sea serpent thing. Oh, wait, never mind. He's here.
Yeah,
We're already on it.
we met him.
Oh, and I exist in both places at once, but I'm only in one of me at one time. So you got to keep me safe-ish.
Okay, I can help out with that. It'll take my action, but it'll keep you safe.
How long can
Oh,
you
good.
hold your breath?
I'm a druid.
I'm telling you,
So-
stuff them in a bag of holding.
Literally what I was about to say.
Oh. Am I still have a full turn before these guys?
Yep.
Oh, dangerous.
For them.
Is the serpent showing for us?
Yep.
Okay. So it's just been
So the
attacking the air.
I'm gonna summon dragon.
No, you don't see its actions in the other plane.
Okay. But we can see where it is. Okay, that's good to know.
Behind the tent. Can you throw out my gold dragon buddy?
Oh, right here, right here. Okay.
Yeah, just right next to this guy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I am back to serve.
Don't worry. This time you don't have to get 8 or anything. I hope.
That is a large serpent.
I know. I'll try to make you bigger at some point. Eventually, I'll summon you, and you'll be normal size.
Whoa. You bite Gaston's ass.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there, buddy.
That's hilarious. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Oof. That also missed. So just one amount of damage for Gaston.
Wait,
Yeah,
how much
prepare
damage are I
yourself.
taking?
Oh, fire breath is a deck save. 1 second. We're gonna find out in a second.
Is Gaston able to get a hold of some of that breath since it coned like next to him?
Like dodge it or have to?
No, like use it for his weapon.
It's a fair question. Depends if he passes to the save.
Yeah, if I pass the save, then no. How? So that's 13 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's not super
Yeah,
hard.
that's totally separate.
I automatically succeed if I don't roll a 1.
Oh, you weren't in the fire breath.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Cool. Well, you do take 18 points of damage because you got bit. And then you dodge the fire breath because it was just on the cusp of you, apparently. The creature
so 18 reduced by 9 is 9. Because I have resistance.
Is anything else?
So
Oh, my bad.
Fix it. You're good.
No,
All
I
right.
believe that'll be everything. I'm gonna
What that
put him in the water.
is just back. A dragon appears. It bites Gaston in the ass. It then does fire breath on the serpent. It then jumps into the water to cool off from its anger. Shio, Gaston, what did the two of you do?
Alright, Iz said to keep him safe, so I'm gonna cast a spell on his tent with him in it. Just give me a sec.
Wait, are you in or out of the tent?
I'm on the side of it. Out of the side of hopefully
Sure.
the serpent. I'm trying to do my hide, but he saw me go over there, so.
Gotcha, but you are considered outside, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Shio, just wanted to clarify.
I cast Force Gauge on Iz.
I deadpan over to Shio. Really? You
So
know
go
this
ahead
has
and give me a
holes
charisma.
in it.
It doesn't have holes. I can choose to not have it have holes. It can be a box. I put is in a box.
Wrong character.
Oh, wrong character.
He got excited.
I was like, yeah.
You can choose to fail.
Yeah, choose to fail.
It's also a 21 to save.
Ooh.
It's a charisma saving. I was like, I'm not likely to make that.
No dispel? Okay. Counter spell? Level 1? Okay.
I'm gonna trust
Alright.
you. I was just curious if I could.
Yeah, it's a solid box. That's
You
clear. so-
are boxed into a clear thing 1 container that is sealed in all sides, but you can see through.
I'm just gonna stare at Shio upset.
You said to keep you safe is.
I didn't say to put me in a box. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
but
Put me on a shelf?
I really wanted to say I had put you in a box. You wouldn't have done differently.
Gaston, you see Shio betray is.
Betray. Betray's a strong word.
The way you
Betray in air
betray-
quotes.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
betray
way-
is. Yeah, Austin Power betray.
Good job. I was going to say shove him in a bag of holding, but that works too.
It's the same level of betrayal as you giving your cat a bath.
You know, it's so funny, real quick, I want to discuss that with you guys, is that I have a cat, and his name's Stitch, and he's very, very mean to everyone. So Elijah, my son, who's 4 years old, was like, Stitch, we're going to give you a bath. And I was like, absolutely not. The last time I gave that cat a bath was 4 years ago, and he was a little kitten, and I was able to hold his ass down in the shower, which was very difficult at that time. Now, that dude would kill me in the shower before he even got out of it because he would not have a way out of the shower from the way the sliding door was.
Trying to climb
This
you,
is
bro.
why. This is why you hire a groomer.
Doesn't change anything. I'm just making it very clear to my son that we will never be the ones to give him a shower because that
You
dude
just gotta
will
give
murder
him like
one of
those
us
weird little
before
like
it
fucking
happens.
shower cap socks, and then
Yeah,
just
right.
throw them in.
But then
Like a little
literally the other day, he jumps into the tub with my kid, and he's like, "Dad, Stitch is in here," and I was like, check his water boy. He goes, I'm in the shower. I was like, oh, he's thirsty. I was like, he wouldn't be in there otherwise. But then he got all terrified because today he tried to do the same thing. And I was like, he goes, Dad, check his water. And I was like, oh, you're right. His water bowl's empty.
Help! Help!
It's like, you guys got to be more responsible. It's your guys' cat. It's not my cat. I'm just nice enough to take care of him. But
I get the food.
nonetheless,
You have to feed it.
but nonetheless, yeah, funny thing that you mentioned cats. So we all learned our cat lessons today. Meanwhile, Gaston, you do what as you see is captured, like a Pokemon, but without the option to pop out.
Okay. Where the heck is that thing that actually tells me what my Love It Freaks do?
It is in your features. It should be, or your Soul Burst. It's Soul Burst. It's in your features tab, all the way at the
There it
bottom. Other
is.
features.
Okay.
Oh, Shio, it does say.
This does not tell me whether or not recover is a action or bonus action.
1 second. Let me help you with that because I can tell you.
Hey, Shio, it does say it's a half-inch diameter bar spaced half-inch apart.
Bonus action.
So
It
it's not
says-
a.
It does say the
Okay.
prison can be a cage or a solid box as you choose.
Where does that say that?
Okay,
End
so
of the
if-
first paragraph.
So I think if I get attacked again, I'm just gonna
Oh, cage or salt box.
try to
Okay.
deflect it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attack 8 times.
All right. Until the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, it's until the end of my turn.
Perfect. Go for it.
So features. $24?
On that.
So did that hit?
Yeah, contact. Yep.
Okay. And then please make a con save.
I kindly, as a DM, say never, never, never. Okay.
So it chooses to fail.
Nat 20. Ooh.
Damn it.
It chooses
Okay.
to pass hard.
Oh, I wish I could do something to help out with that.
But you can't, because you're Shio, and Shio can't do anything useful.
I don't have very
That's
much report
crazy.
magic.
I'm allowed to say that. You're not.
Okay, then.
I'm speaking on behalf of Wep from another peril.
Hey, only my
I
web.
guess
can...
I'll just attack
can
again
inflict
then.
Yeah, not his whip.
Mrs.
Oh, nice.
Contact.
So that's 19 damage.
Very
That
good.
was 3 attacks so far, correct?
Yep. Well, you know what? Yep.
I'll be back here in a few minutes, guys.
Hope you step on a Lego.
Oof. A Lego in his home when he's not a child. That's rough.
22 damage.
Misses.
Okay, and now the unarmed strikes. That is 12.
Oh, you turn around
I
and punch.
I will no
Then-
no. I am using a resourceful.
Okay. Oh, good.
I'm re-rolling that.
You're
I feel
you're
like
5
people
feet
are
away
afraid
from
of
me to be able to
something I
help.
don't understand. Like, why do I feel like I don't understand why someone's afraid of once? I'm confused.
You know damn well why we're afraid of them.
21.
Reflected.
Okay.
I don't even know who you would deck.
You
Like, who
you
would
said
you deck?
I'm 5 feet away
That,
from,
we will never know.
Yourself?
your,
You just punch
distance?
yourself in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna back up 5 feet so that I'm within range.
Okay.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity, or can he still reach?
Well, since we're asking.
I'm pretty sure that this guy has reach at this
It's
point.
great to feel that way, but it's
I
another thing
kind of
for,
wish you punched
for,
yourself, to be honest.
for it to be. Where is it? Yeah, you're good here.
Okay, cool.
But it reacts anyways. Just kidding. It can actually. Ha ha ha. Boom. 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 There is no saving throw for you guys. Shield. Guess that one. It is actually
What's DC?
19. It shouldn't matter until you roll.
Lucky.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Wow, you guys both rolled 2s. That's
Yeah, that was
wild.
really disappointing.
And is where you at? Is where
Way
you
better.
at?
Kill it, fellas.
Insta fail. I said 19 to get you to roll your die. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Is we need. Oh, he said he was gonna be back. That's not good enough. Is it a
That's
loophole?
not good enough. That doesn't compute into dice. Sorry.
Hold on. Can that get through the force cage?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm the DM. I can get through any cage.
Although, yeah, if it's line of sight, then
I'll throw it in your face.
Yeah, it says is that you can see.
oh
But
yeah.
what does force cage say? How does it work?
Whenever you cast the spell, any creature completely inside the fort is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area.
Completely? That means we're all in the cage.
It blocks any spells cast into or out of the area. When you cast the spell, the creature inside the cage is technically trapped.
So, in other words, he automatically succeeds.
Yeah,
No,
because
he's
the
safe.
spell can't reach him.
Well, he also can't expel out, so it's fine. Ironically, everyone passes, even though everyone failed in another parallel. God, you guys really ruin the luck for other people. You know that every time you do this. Every time you re-roll and use lucky, you steal it from someone. Anyways.
No. Hold up. I did not use lucky.
No, not you. I mean them. They all use lucky. Literally, explicitly lucky. Not yet.
I mean,
Not
other
yet.
people are using lucky that affects us too.
I'm gonna grapple this
Have
fucking
lucky.
eel.
Nonetheless.
Have lucky.
Nonetheless. Boom, 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 boom.
Y'all are cheaters.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm using my natural abilities to reroll.
Natural.
We don't all
not
have
natural.
20 natural abilities, dog.
I can
I'm
roll
back.
with advantage with my natural ability.
A little too late, a little too long. You missed it, but in the general sense, it is now going to attack the pirate buddies. You are still in your force cage. You avoided Bane. They ruled it, not me. What do you do? Do you stay with them or do you join the pirates?
I'm gonna go back to the pirates.
Gosh, I love a man.
How
who can't
about
disappoint.
don't?
All
Well, I'm
right,
still
you
there.
appear back to the pirates as you do.
Does this count as him attempting to escape the cage?
Yeah, he escapes the cage because he's in 2 different parallels. In one parallel, he's encaged. The other parallel, he's physically not.
Is don't do anything. I cast Guardian on you. Or Sanctuary or whatever it is.
So what? That means I can't hit him at all?
Use help move.
It has to make a whiz save in order to do an
But
attack.
what if it's an AoE?
Oh, that's a good point. Where is it? Oh god, there's so much in the chat.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
just type it in the search because that exists that no one likes to remember.
I think it says if it targets
so
him,
slow.
unfortunately.
So if I'm not targeting him directly, I circumvent that, to my understanding.
I mean, I don't like that rationale, but yeah.
He's not
Every
wrong,
attack roll
guys.
or damaging spell must succeed. So if it's a attack or a spell,
I have to roll?
Well, it's a feature.
you
Oh yeah, it's a feature. It's not a spell. Very, very, very
Yeah.
point. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's what I
I'm
was
good.
saying.
I'm in the
He
good
said,
area.
I'm good. You're fucked.
I mean, I'm conveniently placed to
It would have
conveniently.
made no difference. I would have taken damage if I hadn't been here.
You know, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just not saying you're right either because I'm
Stop
the DM.
jumping back and forth. You keep wasting your fucking turn.
No, I get a turn.
Nonetheless, you also get a roll of con save. Oh, just sigh.
Wait, no. He gets a D4.
Right, because the other
Resistance.
spell.
Just so that we're able to track where he actually is.
Just enough.
Wow, you are literally
Just
the worst.
enough. Just enough. Right? No. In my world, Meets it, loses, because that makes more sense.
Meets it,
torturous.
beats it, man.
That's what a god would
Meets it,
do.
loses
He
it
was-
doesn't rhyme. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Everybody knows it's got to
You
rhyme.
can't.
It doesn't rhyme. You can't do that.
Look,
Everyone knows
crippled
the
and crippled.
Yo,
laws
if you
of
could
reality
freestyle for me
rhyme.
right now, I will accept that. All right, or else I'm gonna leave the nastiest review.
Nonetheless, he gets half. Washing over him for 22 points of necrotics. Looks at you guys. Hey guys, I'm super okay. As he looks very, 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 very tired.
Wait, it's still
Very not
alive?
okay.
I thought you guys would have it handled by now. How long has it been? Like 23 years or something?
You just left,
What?
and you're already dead.
I'm okay. I know what you
It's
mean.
been 6 seconds, man.
Man, it takes longer to go back and forth than I thought it would.
When you left us, you were in one piece.
But I'm here now.
Does a 23 hit you at?
We'll use our wing. No, it does not.
It bites at the wing. You see a hand reach out. Blocking, and then it throws it for a headbutt. Doing
That's
the
gonna
least
hurt.
possible amount of damage. 6. Tail comes. My pirate buddy for life. Scooping his ass right up like he's a
You're
piece of
getting one of
cake.
those too.
Zoom. Taking a whomping 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the creature vanishes from both sides of the parallel.
What the fuck, man?
I didn't
was
get
just
to
about
wrestle
lock
it.
Shit, man.
Is welcome back. The creature went invisible. What do you do?
What do I do?
In what manner did it disappear? Like, did it fade or did it jump into the water?
It blinked.
Okay.
You see how Shio acted like he understood what that meant. He's like, it blinked. Fuck. I really don't know what that means.
I know what that means. It has the spell
Taken.
blink.
Does it? Does it truly? Is that what it did? Did it cast the spell blink by choosing to do psychic step? We may never know. What do you shape change at 9th level? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a giant ass dragon. They can actually fight.
Is it the gold dragon? Or do you choose? Do you
it doesn't
choose?
matter. Yeah,
Well-
I'm pretty sure. You assume a different form with a challenge rating until your level lower. So just a CR20 dragon.
Ooh, that's a 24 dragon. Let me give you something a little smaller. Something more your size. 1 second.
I mean, I'll take a 24 dragon, but
No.
I am epic after all.
No.
Adult, ancient, basic, named, not very impressive. Yeah, okay. I guess you're gonna end up getting this dude that's just a little nerfed. 1 sec. Let me clean him up. Boop. Take 100 off of that.
I'm gonna turn into Dragon God.
This whole entire time, it was secretly the Ur Dragon in disguise.
I'm a what in disguise? Nah.
Don't
It's
worry
always
about
looked
it.
down upon dragons, so. Or not dragons, against down on gods, so.
He's not a god.
Oh, well then that's bad.
You don't know that.
The Ur Dragon is the original dragon.
You don't know that.
Meta knowledge. I play Magic the Gathering. It's meta knowledge. Don't worry about it.
He is the one that made the dragons for
You
the.
think meta knowledge has any reference in personal games?
Ancient is born.
See, guys, don't I look cool?
No.
You have
I-
control, right? Is
Yeah, I think I can. Let me see if I have. Yep. See, this is what my advisor looks like most of the time.
You're a pale imitation to the real you.
I know.
It
Oh,
goes
you-
back to the other. It goes back to Shio and Gaston, and suddenly he polymorphs himself by accident in the Force Cage.
You guys, dragon, tiny little living space.
He crushes himself to death by accident.
every time.
But that's in the future, not the now.
So, do you take any actions, or is that your action shape change? That's your action shape change. Okay.
It takes one action.
Your bonus action?
I don't know if I have one on this, but I'm actually going to look around and see if I can spot any movement in the water, or if it's
Yeah. Give me a perception check. Let's just.
because I'm trying to see if he went invisible. Because if he's invisible and there's a giant ass hole in the water, I'll never guess where he is. Since it's here, I'm just move where I need to select myself. The perception.
Yeah, you look around and you can easily call that out. This is where they'd be next.
Hey guys, I know think he's being stealthy, but you can't be stealthy when you're that large. You see the giant hole in the water? He's right there. That's your daily dose of ancient dragon wisdom.
I'm gonna shoot at the hole in the water as Iz directed me.
Pew, pew,
That's it for my turn.
pew, 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 pew. You fire. Meh, meh.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to hit.
Sorry, how many times can you do this?
Once per turn.
Hmm. Yeah, you choose to hit something.
Choose
Let's
to
see.
hit.
Let's see. What do you hit?
I'm gonna follow him up with Fairy Fire.
440?
I'm just
Did
gonna
I
throw
hit
it
it?
now. That's the only thing that I'm going to do.
You hit it? You're good? Okay. Who's doing what next? Oh, Fairy Fire.
Following him up with Fairy Fire.
Wow. Pew, 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 pew. Sticks.
Nice. I'll take my second attack then.
No, shut the. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna running fly up to his face and just slash him across the face.
Look, if none of you guys want to be insulted, tell your good old friend Web here to stop being so helpful.
Are you kidding? This is great. Does the 25 hit?
A 25 makes contact.
Oh wow. That carries over, right?
Fairy Fire? No, it drops. He gets hit. Is that what you're asking?
All right. Thank you so much, Captain Sarcasm. I just meant this is a fairy fire carry over to their plane.
I would hope if one didn't already hit him, right? Technically, how fairy fire works.
No, it's just permanently illuminated after he fails the.
I thought it was the moment the next person hits him. Hold on, wait, shit.
No,
Seriously?
that's the radiant shot.
Shush. Shio. No one. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
thanks
just
for reminding me about the fairy fire wet.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I'm
can't
hoping
float
that
no
happens.
more. He
He
can't
He
hide
pulled
no
a
more.
weak ass level 1 spell and made it OBO. For the duration. God damn.
A whole
10,000 years
minute.
of power.
Yeah, no,
You know
fairy
what?
fire is OP.
Well, I'm just gonna be like a shutta. I did not hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
saying, does
choose
it
not
carry over to
hear.
their plane?
God, quit being so smart. God, fuck it. I knew I did it for a reason. I was like, I have to highlight them. Let me make it very clear. And then it's because I'm so used to
Hey.
guiding bolt. I'm so used to guiding bolt from is. That
It
it
is
usually
your
drops.
fault. You were like, "Is revealed it?" And I was like, "All right, then I'm throwing it."
He's learning.
Since it's still technically my turn, can I go for the critty?
Yes, sir.
Ah, damn. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, wait, no, actually, I'm going to do. Forgot about the bonus action. This thing.
You focus. You focus. You squeeze an eye really hard. You see how excited he got? He rolled damage. Left that shit around. Pa, 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 pa. They still take off? Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, it
Hmm.
does. It doesn't, yeah, I mean, doesn't say it, it doesn't happen, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I imagine it put the saving throw in there because of half, but it actually doesn't say half. It just says that they take 3d8 necrotic damage.
You know, it's a hit or miss
Okay, mine did the
sometimes.
same thing. It said it was like a 19, and he got excited. He's like, "Damn, I almost got like I have a 23 spell DC."
I'm not sure what anything you said was, other than the fact that I was still successful against that.
No, you failed, and you were like happy that you almost got it. But I was like, you didn't even almost get it.
Yeah, I nat 20 this one, though, so I feel good. Anyways.
Can I lucky to make you not nat 20 it?
I think lucky is specific to your character.
He's part of me. I'm in his brain.
We are one. We are one and act like two. We are one and act like two and act like three because we cannot agree. We are
I'm
one
old
and act like two and act like
Greg.
three because we are. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, yeah. Nonetheless, you guys' round ends and the next round opens up with Shio and Gaston. This creature is glowing. That could be a good or a very bad sign.
Cool. So Gaston's no longer glowing, but now the dragon is great.
It passes
At least
over.
we can see it again. You want to go first, Gaston?
Yeah, I'll go first. Why am I suddenly at 36 health?
You got your ass kicked.
What?
Did I get attacked last turn?
Absolutely.
I should not be at 36, I don't think.
Took 40 something damage last time I hit you. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so I think we've both been editing my character sheet.
Oh no, you both subtracted the damage.
Wow, that means that you're killing yourself. Yeah. One sec, let's see.
Yeah, no, I was at like 71.
So
The
put
last
yourself at
time-
71. We'll go with that. Yeah, because it would have been around 40 damage, so that checks out.
And that was like that was like 2 of his turns ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over. Actually, yeah. So I just need to walk over to here. I'm going to bonus action limit break. Where is the freaking soul burst? Okay. Recover. Usable ability. Roll.
Miss. Wait, that's just. Oh, sorry, you're healing. Just kidding.
Yeah. So I heal for 22. And then I will attack with the scimitar twice. And you said 21 was a miss. Oh wait, no, I have advantage. Sorry. Okay, so that's a miss.
Critical.
So that is where is it? Where did it go?
Where'd
Where
you
did the
go?
damn it? There it is.
I do not know.
Critical hits.
Shoo-boom-boom.
Also, make a
Impressive.
con save.
Yup.
Darn. So I am at 2 soul bursts then, because this is, I believe,
Correct. Mm-hmm.
the third turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that'll end my turn.
And
Because I'm
then
just sitting here.
Shio will attack this tail. He's going
Shio goes for the sushi.
booming blade. For some reason, he's gonna cast booming blade. It's acting a little weird though. Let me cast it from my character sheet instead of the hot.
A god, folks. Before you was a god. It's acting a little
Actually-
weird, but the next demo will be great. I promise.
Hector.
Yeah, before I actually end the turn, I'm moving 5 feet. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. We move at the same turn technically.
Yeah.
Nice.
They-
17 plus 18. So a total of 35 for the first attack. And then Hector's gonna go in for another slice. Ooh, almost a 20. But and then gonna do another Hector damage. Total of, I think, 60 damage. Yeah. 60.
You see that there's a seemingly damaged. Like if you were playing Monster Hunter, something is settling it.
Yo, don't even fucking start mouthing off right now. All right? I've been waiting for you, my guy.
I know I killed one monster. I have all of the features open. I just haven't played since.
Embarrassment. You're a goddamn embarrassment to the Monster Hunter community.
No, I think about it every day. I'm like, I'm gonna monster hunt today, and all I hunt is my child. So, unfortunately,
As
there's a
someone
bigger
who
beast.
as someone who falls under the ADA Act and attended PAX West last year, fuck Monster Hunter Wilds. The person running the booth knows what she did.
Horrible person. Whoever they are and whatever they did, they will pay.
Bro,
I'm
you always
making
make
it
me
so that I
giggle. You have like
don't
your own
invest in Monster
inside
Hunter
joke with
Wilds.
yourself, and like I'm just sitting here like, what is this dude talking about?
So there was a whole entire thing where the person running the Monster Hunter Wilds booth, almost got the whole entire convention shut down because she was
where, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
at PAX West last year.
Yeah, they almost shut down their booth apparently based off of some behaviors.
Basically, they were doing something really shitty with the ADA line, and they were forcing the ADA line to go into the aisleway, which was breaking fire codes, so they almost got the convention shut down.
Oops.
Hopefully, in future PAC West,
Bro,
they've
wild.
learned from
That's
such.
too much for me to handle.
Yeah.
But
they gotta learn to better at
nonetheless,
conventions.
the future will hold that truth. We cannot hope. And unfortunately, I've seen year in year band that they have not gotten better at many places. But all of that
I don't
being
want to sound
said,
like a boomer, but that doesn't even sound bad to me.
being for someone who's not an experience of such, yes, it makes total sense. But nonetheless, as we bring ourselves to the end of this round for the players. But then they go a fight against Gaston. Anything to stop at 23 Gaston.
Let me really quick check before you actually roll damage. Let me actually really quickly check how deflect attack works.
Okay.
Can I see him because of my blindfold?
Yes.
Can I block him because of my blindfold?
With what?
My wing.
No, because they would have to attack you, right? Your wing allows you to
No,
add AC
anyone
to
that's me or 5 feet of me,
fuck
which
up.
he is.
5 ace. Yeah, that would save him. That would work. Gaston, as you go to brace yourself for what's
Actually, 6 is a 6 AC plus, but
what's
yeah,
coming
no,
into you.
I was opening the wrong character sheet.
No worries. You see a kind of tinted shield
Ghost wing.
appear before you briefly as the bite. The wing dissipates before your eyes, blocking what would have, should have, could have been a hit. Very good call. Next attack is a claw. Same attack. The wing, does it last the entire
Nope.
turn or just
Nope,
nope,
that's
just
all
the
him.
attack? Boom. All right. This one's all you, Gaston. Anything you can do
Okay,
against the claw?
so that actually misses. My AC is 24.
Okay. You got it. And then on the other end. We try not to depict signs, but when we see people that are vulnerable, we like to take an opportunity
That's
to
okay.
smash them.
Oh God.
Oof.
Absolute
That's-
just squonk.
Ow.
And then you see it go to try to shove you off, sweep you into the water, per se. Can you give me
Oh
a
no, he
Constitution
doesn't know
saving
how
throw?
to swim.
If that doesn't work, I'll use a mythic inspiration to give myself advantage.
Nothing works. Nothing works. No, that does not pass, but you may do the mythic part.
All right.
I just froze on my side, but beyond that, call out the roll.
25.
Okay. I froze on all accords.
Oh, the tail also disappeared just now.
Oh, it could be catching, recording my keys, but not recording what I'm doing. Ooh, interesting. Huh. Because normally I can at least
Oh
get
yeah, we
into...
can see your mouse moving around too.
Really? What
Yeah.
direction is it moving, or was it moving?
It was moving in a circle from where it like first started, but you're...
What?
Can you see our pings? It went to the left and off screen.
Okay, so it's... Okay, so I'm legit frozen on my side. Okay, hold on. I mean, I won't be... Like, I can talk to you guys, I just... Because that's separate, like, everything's separate, but... My visuals have just froze on me. What's so funny? What do I not see? Is there some
We're
visual?
all just pinging you.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Well,
really
that's not going to
pretty.
help. If I'm already frozen, it's absolutely going to
It's like
refreeze
fireworks.
everything. You know who's really good at doing that? Your guys' old teammate. That guy and the other team is the worst.
Oh God, Gaston.
He just jumped into the water. Oh my god.
No,
You took the
I
dive.
did. I specifically did that to move the camera.
Oh.
Watch, he's gonna log in and there's gonna be like 80 pings on the screen right now.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know if
like
it's retroactive or if it just shows me what's current, to be fair, but we're going to find out.
It'll probably show you what's current, but if you, from my understanding,
log.
from what's been happening on my end is every single time someone types in chat, the camera zooms into that character.
That is a U setting.
Yeah,
You
mine
got to
does
turn
that
that off.
too. Yeah.
Go to your settings. It should be in the core settings. It should be pen to token speaker. Turn it off.
Core settings?
Or just filter pan to token speaker, I think is what the actual setting is.
go to the gears first, and then it'll be core under all.
Oh yeah, I'm back. All I did
Button
was
do I push for
turn off.
emojis again?
Control F, Control F, Control V, something like that.
Nah.
Yeah, and then those, I think it was like Shift.
Oh, Shift.
Nope.
It's Windows key
F.
period.
Oh, mine's Shift V.
Mine's Shift F. Wait.
Oh wait, why did we all? Why did
It's
like
Shift
several?
V. It's Shift V. Yes, it's Shift V.
Yeah.
Back. Cool.
Wet, you and Seg just flew away for some reason.
Mission
Like you
moved.
guys are out in the water.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't even have control of my own token.
Is whose side do you choose?
I'm going to be on the side I'm not in a tiny ass force cage.
Stay with the pirate. It's very good. Very good. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This madman here is going to reroll this brown surfing. He's gonna get it back. He's gonna go ahead and just shoot that bad boy.
He
Go
keeps
ahead and give me that
trying
thing.
this shit.
Well, he sees it's hurting something.
Yeah, fair.
You say he's trying. He sees it's working.
Who's he casting it on or breathing on?
The pirate team, but really it's just his. He has to make the save.
If we got the right guy.
This dragon is
That's
getting
what's
so
legendary.
lucky with its breath weapon recharges.
Well, it's not every one of them.
Yeah, I know, right?
It rolls one. With that, it yawns out after that, and it is going to follow up with its decisional attacks against good old Sag here. We got a big old bite. As its maw opens wide, something about it snaps back in a way that leaves you wondering, pondering, thinking, what is it, Mr. Webb, about this creature that calls to you in a way that would not have spoken to you in any other mannerism but today? Additional 34 points of fine damage. Its body seems to almost rotate around your guys' initial location. Fairy Fire is still active, correct?
Whole minute.
Yep.
What you meant to say, Seg, is yes, Mr. DM, sir. It is absolutely still in effect.
Please.
That would not ever not be in effect, sir, because we are not those kind of
Thank
players.
you. Please. Thank you.
And please allow me to continue to do what it is I do because you have made me this way. Yes, you are very welcome. I'm glad that people like Seg understand his place in the criteria of all things that we do here.
With the undead.
Present before us. So, did you guys all see that tail transform? That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was really rad. Like it just flashed and then it's there. I like that.
Fucking wicked.
Yeah. All right. I moved the body around. I got things figured, and now the tail's gonna come and smack the fuck. Oh, I gotta move this. Sorry, guys, you're in the way. I gotta smack. Web. What bounces with
Please. Thank you.
the ground as you take 6 points of damage flying in the air backwards. As one more tail comes to slap him off into next quarter. Batters up. Doing damage yet again. You guys have all chosen to stay on to the one pedestal in which it can reach all of you guys at any time. You have chosen to stay with the pirate crew. In doing so, we end with you. Or begin with you. I apologize. It depends on how
I'm
you
about to
look
say,
at it.
holy shit. No one gets a turn.
I didn't get to go.
Neither of us did.
Yeah, no. I corrected. Begins. Begins with Iz and then the pirate buddies.
See how it likes breath weapons.
It should be able to go twice because it always begins and ends with.
Why are
Iz.
you fighting? Why is this the one time you're fighting? Is
Oh no, he's all
Because,
good now. He's huge.
Yeah. That's a lot
Still
of.
fighting.
Was I not supposed to attack?
I'm just saying Web was
now you have
questioning.
to.
The aggressive nature in which is has now shown, in which normally is do not show. So that usually shows that they're okay. But if is fighting, then things are not good. That's how I.
So,
Oh, that's right. You missed
Yeah,
the
he's like,
giant
no, I don't
squid
change my demeanor. Yeah,
fiasco.
you
You're
have.
one.
You never fight. You just float around the battlefield.
No, I do
No.
this all the time.
Yeah, you missed the giant squid fiasco of year one. This is the only way Iz fights, by turning into something, well, points to giant dragon.
So what's the breath weapon on this guy? It doesn't actually have.
What? Your breath weapon's broken?
I think it's fire.
It's
Oh, it
fire.
is
It's
fire.
fire.
Dragon?
Yeah, it says fire breath.
Did it? Maybe I'm clicking the wrong one.
Yeah, no. So sorry. That's the
Okay, there it
recharge.
goes.
That's the recharge function. Yeah.
That makes more sense. I'm like, this
Which,
doesn't want
damn,
to.
I'm telling you, the DM's hot. That's another recharge.
Ooh, another reach. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, sweet, nice, awesome. All degrees done. Burning, 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 burning. Doo 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 doo.
That is a wild roll.
If you did the same amount of damage twice, it would leave him concerned.
I clicked that. I don't know if that
That was awesome.
works.
But it was fun. The frightening gaze thing.
Yeah, I don't. Is that a frightening gaze or is that a airy AoE type thing? Just being around. I don't know.
It would be,
It's
but it
not-
wouldn't affect them because they're immune to frighten because they're a badass agent beast also.
That makes sense.
But otherwise, had it been a regular character said such, yes, will for sure be a bigger effect. Anything else?
Just the multi attack. If I get lucky on anything.
Sure. You attack the tail like you're playing with a cat's toy.
Oh, I did the 3.
Will it defeat? Oh, you already did them. Oh,
Yeah, that should be in
well,
chat.
sorry. 28 hits, 21 misses, 31 hits, so 2 hit. 24 plus 12. You see the creature itself almost look like it is tired, it is weathered, it is exhausted, yet it still stands. Anything else is?
Nope, that's it.
With that brings us to the pirate buddies. They're
Get over it, buddy.
They're both in awe and silence. Neither can decide who goes next, who goes first, because they just love each other too much to take it from one another.
I'll go. I'm gonna fly around to his other side, striking him with my sword in the process.
The rare moment in which a species does something other than their normal reactions. They move.
Sorry, I forgot to deal damage to it when it moved.
Sorry, something moved from me when you wanted to try to deal damage to it?
Oh, it moves because of Booming Blade. It'll take damage if it moves.
What type of, is it thunder for Booming Blade?
Yes. Thunder damage. But if it's resistant, it's not. For this delve into.
You get it hits. Alright. It is looking really wear and tear. Your defender short sword comes up, if I may say. Short.
Yeah, but it doesn't, because it's a new turn and I choose to hit.
God, I really don't fucking care. It does. I'm just kidding.
I really like that. That's really cool. I choose to hit.
You know, I suck, but I'm just gonna tell you that I don't for today.
Guess what? I choose to hit.
My daddy owns this place.
We come into his house, choose to hit.
You do.
Get back under my blade, bitch.
The creature shrinks, and yet they still stand.
I'm gonna try something.
Oh, you're gonna try something, guys. This is where things get real bleak.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets it gets hairy. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, valedictorian.
I'm going to
Should
Maybe.
Bonus action. Release Holy Weapon. If the cardboard could catch up. Ding. Ding. At this point, he'll make that con save.
Excuse me, sorry. That was a creature burping after it bit somebody. That was after it ate somebody. 28.
So it only takes half.
You're only half. It gets even shorter.
Oh. And then I'm gonna see if I can do extra damage if I hit both pieces of it with Sunbeam.
Whenever your cardboard catches up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sure. Yeah, it actually passed. I don't know how, but it did.
Got lucky.
That happens to exist.
Oh. Well, we'll see what half damage does. And then is Seg. Oh god. Does
This
Seg
creature seems to be
notice?
just the upper half of the serpent left. Everything else must be hiding below, weakened and deteriorated in a way it can no longer combat.
Well, I guess that's that then. Yeah, that's my turn.
Let's finish it off and drain his fucking soul, I guess.
Yes, John and Shio. How do you guys choose to respond to your enemy?
Want to pummel it?
I move forward 5 feet. And let's limit break again.
Wait, what about me? It's my turn.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Denied.
What are we responding to? Oh, it's shrinking.
With very little of any other
What?
things coming over. Somewhere upon a parallel, in a time, in a moment, in a previous period, something could have, would have, should have. It finally wasn't. Is boop, boop, appears back in both parallels, able to communicate freely to those in which she needs to. Love it. Love it.
Everyone do a quick spin and do like a standing move.
You know, like Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. I'm gather together. I've activated the G pose.
Zoop, boom. You immediately find all of yourselves thinking that there's lax, there's calmness. Would you still be in this giant dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
Perfect.
no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
Cold, frivolous, with less
Oh.
than life in the sense of decay and purpose and reasons. You all find yourselves somewhere much less welcoming. On the opposite end of the field, you see a glowing orb upon a door in which must be opened, you would imagine, ahead of you, across this dark abyssal bridge with nothing below in sight but the raven ahead. I have told you all to be wary of your ventures, for our future has fallen from your choices. Yet you still, Heather.
I
No.
look at everybody and shrug.
Well, we're
Oh,
not going to
I'm-
stop working for the future we want.
I'm really getting sick and tired of everyone blaming me for what these people did.
See,
Your
now you're
existence.
getting it.
And your father has led them to their resolve. You are a solution the parallels have thrown to fix what is unfixable. Like an ingredient to a recipe that has gone sour.
I love it when they
Man.
say things.
You just gonna take that, Gaston?
I don't know. Being a solution's better than being the problem.
I mean, now that someone's actually told me, oh hey, yeah, no, the multiverse is thrown me into this scenario because you guys fucked up and I'm the one who has to fix it. Yeah, no, this actually makes sense now.
No. You're the one who can't fix it. That's what he said.
Nope, pretty sure he
supposed
said
to.
I have to be the one who fixes it.
No. You remember the end part? Ingredient gone sour, and a solution devised to an impossible problem, doomed to attempt for eternity and never succeed.
You're one of the variables that helps us succeed. Without all of us together, we'll fail.
Your team, Gaston. I present to you your team.
Well, fuck.
How long does that stand? Do you hold that for a cool bit, or is there a time limit on how cool you are?
I think it's an hour. Let me double check.
This is his new life.
If
Also,
it's
it's
true
why the-
polymorph, then it's permanent.
Also, did you, why are you a gold dragon now?
Oh, sorry. I took a form I could actually fight in, but it still feels so restraining. I'll go ahead and drop it. It is permanent until I drop it. Yeah. At least I couldn't get blown up in that form. There's so much me to blow up.
Did Seg get deleted?
Yeah, where'd my bird go?
He's gone, guys.
He got swapped by a second is.
It's bad Halo multiplayer. Just respawn.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you exist again.
That was weird.
So since you know more about me than I do, could you please explain to me, why did my father decide to go back? What led him to this discovery of everything being fucked up?
As
That was not in the
eeriness
journals.
of the surrounding area settles with you, you hear someone unlikely to respond. The Raven is the one to answer your question. As the rest of your team, eyes wide, ears intent, and minds running wild with thoughts of what does this man mean, you hear, your purpose is to balance the life that was taken earlier. Your blood is the same that runs in the veins of that human which left us without expectation. For that you have been put
in a beam of matter that has left you with the decision to still make. Your father's choices are not yours, and for that they retracted. You may decide how his you may decide how his bridge is built, or for that factor, yours. As you stand on the opposite side of a bridge of the Raven.
Cool. You got any more of that stuff that you made? Any of that mirror stuff that let me see a alternate timeline 7 years into the future?
Is as you move forward, you get captured on your 7th degree angle approach.
I was just wondering.
As you wander forward, you hear, Oracle, you abandoned me and never returned. Yet you find me like you seek for something you yearn. Why leave when you never acknowledged who I was to you?
I died.
Yet you stand full and alive.
Technically, I died 1,024 times. I look at Shia.
We're somewhere around there. Probably 25 around now.
1,038 times you have faltered, but the true self has always avoided the fates in which you have been destined.
Yeah.
I have waited, and I have wondered and pondered if you would ever venture accidentally outside of my purview. And here you are.
So, when did you become sentient? I'm trying to remember if I ever remember seeing it in all my spell works.
You had casted upon your floral favorites, awakening spells to bring their voices to opinion, and flown into your window, sat behind one of your plants, and went to leave, and in doing so was tapped by your spell. You have then kept a tether to me in which I have held closely. It is not one that I am chained to, but one I have learned so much from, it would be foolish to let go of.
It's unusual that my awakening spells would have such a prominent effect.
For one who had not learned the language until you spoke in your druidic natures to the species in which did not know such tongues, did I truly understand you.
Where have you been hiding?
In your original hovel, where you started your first days of born, before you left in curiosity and adventure, and where you never returned.
Aw.
Out of curiosity, can we hear the Raven?
Absolutely. This is all
Okay.
open. This is 100% verbalized.
Okay.
This is going
Just
to open
making
his
sure.
book to confirm what he says is true.
Give me a history check at advantage.
First, you create pots that awaken plants, and now you're randomly casting awaken on people.
I'm going to use a hero point on that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you didn't roll with advantages.
Oh, yeah, that'd be why.
So first do your advantage, and then I guess, yeah, well, let's do a proper advantage. You still didn't roll advantage, but we'll give it to you. With the forcefulness of such a natures, is you do understand that there was a time where, yes, you didn't trust in creatures, you didn't trust in species because they were always a problem to every solution. So you realize that plants were always good. They were kind. They were tethered. They didn't purposefully harm. They did things out of survival, which is not considered evil or against nature. So you trust in them. One day a raven flew behind the plants in which you had awakened, and in doing so you had accidentally tapped the wrong thing. There were maybe more than a few times that you had double tapped spells that were very powerful and probably should have been more carefully guarded, and you were more willy-nilly with them due to the fact that things just didn't work. You're not talking to me. Hold on, let me try again. And you didn't care whether or not maybe you just missed the first time, but to miss would mean that you had something else, but that did not matter, for results were all that were key, and the results were in front of you. They got you everywhere you needed to go, but little did you know that a raven had been watching all of your studies and all of your works all this time, up until the point in which they had realized that your demise was your failure to report back, to return, to be a person in which would raise something that could have been your next. Instead, it has taken its own position following all of the versions of you up until now.
Good God,
Now.
you're from a very early iteration. You're only experiment 173 when I was trying to make a plant-based intelligent army.
And yet I stand as a creature in which has yet to be defeated amongst the parallels that you have provided me. I waited for your return. For this return I resent. And we will hold it there. That is where we will pause our session, and we will see where the rest of the future brings us next week.
This seems like a case where instead of the father going for milk and eggs, it was the kid that just went to the store for milk and